He said TikTok.
Everywhere, dog. Everywhere.
I don't even have TikTok.
What's going down, Facebook? I hope everybody's doing well. All my social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. I hope everybody's doing well, man. I want to welcome everybody to the Mundo podcast number 13, Lucky 13. This week's episode is sponsored by Red Ink. My boy Andrew with Red Ink, man. Dope like a butterfly, sting like a G, man. Y'all go check out Andrew and Red Ink, man. Homeboy's been through lots, got a great story to tell. He's pushing positivity, and that's the kind of message that I like and I love. So I'll have Andrew on the podcast as well eventually to discuss his story and stuff like that. But this week, we got a special guest, man. We got a very special guest this week. We got the big bro, Tony Montana from Tony Montana Media. Montana Media. What do y'all say? Yeah.
Montana Media Group.
Montana Media Group. We got Tony Montana in the building, man.
You don't even know Montana Media,
I
dog.
know. I was going to say something else. Ali over there got me, dog. Ali got me over there. So I want to welcome everybody to this week's episode, man. Number 13 with our special guest tonight, Tony Montana, man. So we got Ali in the building.
What's up, Ali?
But we'll get into it, man. So y'all stay tuned, strap in. If you got some questions, feel free to comment in the comment section and let us know how we're doing, how we sound, how's everything going. So here we go. We're gonna get started.
No weapon, I mean especially the world. Yeah, this world belong to everybody. The world is yours. You can hold it in your hand. The world is yours to control and command. Yo, I'm the master of my own destiny. That's right, and I ain't worried about your weapon. I mean especially the world. Yeah, this world belong to everybody.
All right, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. Here we go. I'm Ice from The World Is Yours Entertainment. Like I said, this week's episode number 13 is sponsored by Red Ink. So y'all make sure y'all go check out Red Ink on all digital and streaming social media service platforms. Our special guest this week is Tony Montana, man. Tony, how you doing today, bro?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Doing great, bro. Doing great, man. I know it's something we talked about doing for a while. You know, you're one of my good friends. We talk on a daily basis. You know, it's just
you're already 13 episodes deep, and I'm barely coming.
13 episodes deep, and we barely getting in with you, man. But you know how it goes, bro. Life happens. We get busy and things like that. So look, man, I want to welcome everybody in. We got my boy Joey Garcia from the Meat Haven. Appreciate you tuning in. We got Ephraim. Appreciate you tuning in, man. We was hanging out with him the other day at the barbecue cook-off, and then over at the Dixie Pub the other night, man.
Oh, you talking about Ernie?
Yeah, Ernie, man.
Yeah, what's up, Ernie?
Then we also got my boy Akeem Aline. Appreciate it, Akeem. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Happy Father's Day raffle, brother. Yeah, man. Post the info, Joey. We'll get it posted on there, man. Y'all are in the Baytown area or in the Houston area, make sure y'all get with my boy Joey Garcia in the Meat Haven. He'll get you right with all your barbecue needs. He's got a barbecue Father's Day raffle coming up. I know most of the time it's like, stop me if I'm wrong, Joey, brisket, sausage, and all the sides to go with it. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. Post it on the thing, Joey. Shout out to my cousin Ray. Appreciate you, cousin. Love you, man. So, Tony, anybody you want to give a shout out to before we get going, man?
Man, just a shout out to everybody tuning in or, that's down with the Mundo podcast, my homeboy Isaac. Just everybody out there in general, man. Just saying, what's up? How y'all doing? Hope everything's well. Happy early Father's Day to everybody. Let me see who the hell's calling me and shit. Hold on a second. I gotta put that on mute. My bad. But yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Watching and and just enjoying the music we put out and enjoying the stuff that we do. You know what I'm saying? So
hell yeah, bro.
Thank you for all the support and all that. Hell yeah.
So we got Chris Guzman from Conjunto Firme. Appreciate you tuning in, Chris. Hey, man. Hey, speaking of Chris, let me do a few little things real quick, Tony. While we getting started, man. Here we go, bro. I may have to tell you what. So look, this Sunday at the Puro Vida Bar in Baytown, Texas, we got the Dirty Bay Classics, man. We got a lowrider show this Sunday. Make sure y'all come out, man. It's myself and Wizard. We're putting on a lowrider show here in Baytown, Texas, at 1901 North Pruitt Street at the Puro Vida Bar. The setup is between 8 to 12, and the show's going to start between 12 to 5. We have Conjunto acts, Joe Molina, Los Rimores, and also Los Teas. And we got a whole bunch of rappers on the outside. We got my boy DJ Scorpio on the inside and DJ Mike on the outside. So, man, y'all make sure y'all come out and see us. The United Lowrider Council is going to be out in the building. Texas Outlaws, they're going to be there. We got my family from the Tejas Lowrider movement. They'll be there doing all the judging. We got Smurf It. We're also going to have Diablita Quinn there, man. So make sure everybody comes out and pulls up. I know the Low Masters are coming out, and so is Indigenous. So I need everybody to pull up and pull out, man. We do a lot of things in the community. Both myself, Wizard, and I, all over the place, Tony. But, we're trying to do something here in Baytown, our own hometown, and get people to come out, bro. So make sure y'all come out and see us this Sunday in Baytown, Texas at the Puro Vida Bar. If you know Baytown, it's the old Cherokee spot, man. So y'all come check us out. Like I said, it's an early event from 12 to 5. The bands are going to go on between 1 or so. We got Joe Molina, Los Rimores, and also Los Teas on the outside. We got a lot of rappers. My boy Dan. We got A1, my boy Dion with A1 Entertainment. They'll be there performing. We got a lot of rappers on the outside. Like I said, my boy DJ Scorpio will be in the inside mixing all your Tejano and Conjuntos. So y'all come out and see us, bro. It's going to be a great time, family event. And then also June 15th, Father's Day weekend, on the Saturday before Father's Day at the VFW Hall, Post 9187 on 6101 East Mount Houston. We have a pre-Father's Day dance with Conjunto Romo, SOS Entertainment, Conjunto Firme. Myself, I'll be there as the host. So y'all come out and see us, man. It's going to be a great event. We'll have a great time. I think they still got some tables available. There will be tables available for free as well. But if you want to purchase and secure your table, make sure y'all hit up Shelly or Iris. I know we'll have DJ Vato Loco there, DJ D. We got a lot of car clubs. They're going to be in the building. My boy John Rios with the Texican, he'll be there. So, man, you make sure y'all come out and see us, man. It's going to be a great event, great cause, great family event. It's a BYOB, so, man, you can't beat it. $22 imports, $19 domestics, and also you can bring your own bottle. Just can't bring a cooler, man. So y'all come check us out next Saturday at the VFW Hall, Post 9187, man.
Man, I should be interviewing you, man.
I know, bro. I know, man.
Shout out to my boy Isaac, man. That boy be getting it, man. If you want something done, all you gotta do is call Isaac, man. It's gonna happen. Shout out for real, man.
Tony, it's a thing I say sometimes. I know I've told you before as well. Like, as your friend, you will let yourself down before I ever let you down, bro.
Oh.
And that's something like I really do mean close to my heart, because that's who I am in my personal life, my professional life, like every universe I exist in. I'm that same Isaac where I was beat and raised to be that sheepdog, right? That's always been my job. It's to herd the flock. If the flock ain't move, it's my fault. If the flock got stuck, it's my fault. If a wolf attacked the flock, it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I am. That's how I was raised. That's how I was brought up. So, like I told you before, when we were doing shout out to my boy Fileto, man, and we had the Wariche podcast morning show. Yeah. That's all I was telling y'all there. Hey, tell me if I'm too much, bro, because I be getting, like if I'm involved with you, nigga,
you're like my inner spirit, man. Like the guy I really am in the inside. You're outward. You're the outward person of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I vibe with you. You got a good vibe, brother. Like you're a solid ass cat, man. I've met a lot of motherfuckers in my life, dog, but you're the top 5 for real solid person I know, bro.
Appreciate that, man. Let me catch up on a few more fucking a few more shout outs. Shout out to my boy Mark Hernandez, raping it. You know it, bro. Chris Guzman, Conjunto Firme. Hey, man, y'all go check out them reels I posted. I got a few more reels I'm going to post up and a few videos from Iris's birthday party last weekend. Appreciate you inviting us out. We had a great time, man. And even then, we got on the mic a little bit, hosted the forum. We made a good time happen, bro. Shout out to DJ Cam and all the people at SOS. and then everybody from Conjunto Firme, man. It was a great time. We had a great time. Shout out to my boy, my partner, Wizard, man. We'll see you soon. We'll see you this weekend, Wizard. Wizard does a lot too, man. He's out in the community. He's out not only in our community here in Baytown, but in every community. If you look at any lowrider event that's put on in the Houston area, in the surrounding area, it'll have Wizard's logo on there, man. So what does that mean? He puts some money.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting out there, man. That's good.
He does everything he can for his, for the raza and the lowrider and the Honda. You know what I mean?
Yes. Salmex put on the comments, the Juanito wake up, but yeah, American's cup of coffee.
Yeah. Julius Connection. He put that same line. So speaking of that, I got another shout out to give out to my boy Rick Villagrana. If you're on Facebook, man, y'all go check out his page. He made a page for Blood In and Blood Out. It's the official Blood In and Blood Out like fan page of the movie.
Oh wow,
bro.
yeah.
So they got over 100,000 people in it now.
Jesus
Popeye
Christ.
just put out a video thanking them and blessing them for their 100 and something followers.
Wow.
But the blessing also came with he's looking for some chon chon. So Sal, I'll let him know, dog. But tú que eres maduro. So we also got my boy JD Juan Diaz, man. Appreciate you tuning in, Juan. You need to come out to the car show. Bring the Mamalona out there, bro. Come out and see us, man.
It's baby powder, by the way.
Shout out to my boy Daniel. Who else we got? Giovanni Santos. We got Jose. We got Wedo. Appreciate you tuning in. Wedo, man, if you need a lowrider painted and you're in the Houston area, you got to go see my boy Wedo, man. Jose Wedo. He's on Facebook, man, and he paints the cars. He makes them look mamalon, the mamalon. Wedo, you got to paint my car, bro. Come on, man. I need it painted.
How's that coming along anyway, your car?
My car's coming along good, man. I got it over with my homeboy Jesse Patia. They just moved to a new shop, but he's getting it done. So my New Year's resolution, bro, is to have my 79 Eldorado back because I can't die, dog. If I die before that, what am I gonna get? I can't bury myself in my Escalade.
We ain't gonna get into all that.
I gotta bury myself. So I already told my kids that when I die, you gotta put me in my car, put my hand like that with my glasses, and just push me into the ground in my car, man. But my little boy Ali, he just saw a second ago. He's like, "Hell no, that's my car." Well, then put me in the trunk.
Put you in the trunk.
Put me in a speaker box like that, dog. Just leave me in there petrified, dog.
And let you ride with them.
Let me ride. I'll be good. With this heat here in Texas, you just need a few days and you'll get petrified.
Oh, you'll be all right. You'll be all right as long as they decut your ass.
But like Sal Mex, whenever we was at a lowrider show, we had the an Aztec dancing group, and they got mad at me because I told them, we'll bring Sal Mex and sacrifice him. I'm not speaking, no shenanigans. Sal's a big guy, just like me. And I told him, bring Sal up. He's got a big heart, dog. That's a lot of offering to the gods. And they got mad. They started beating their drums faster, and they told me, "Hey, man, can you please not mention sacrificing?" I was like, man, but Sal was willing. Sal, if you're willing to get sacrificed, bro, give me a comment, dog, please. We got my boy Julio Garcia, man. If you're in the market for a new house, you're selling, you're buying, you're looking to buy or sell, check out my boy Julio, man. He's a local realtor from here in the Houston area. Julio used to be a part of a custom boot making company, bro. And I got some of the sickest boots.
I need some.
Man, Julio, come on, dog. I
One
need
more pair for your boy.
I need Don Javier to make a comeback, bro. Look, Sal was ready, dog. Sal was ready, man. Sal was ready. Shout out to Jacob Pena. Appreciate you tuning in.
Hey, thanks, Sal. I appreciate you tuning in, man. I appreciate that, brother. For real. We definitely got to get on a song, man. So
that's facts, man.
Yeah, but I want to be in the studio. I want to come up with something like from the ground up, man.
Facts,
from
man.
the ground up.
We do got a song coming out soon. My boy Sir Chox is killing me, but we do got one from the Pharmacy World featuring Tony Montana, Sal Mex, and my boy, my family, Young Bill Rap Sumo, and Sir Chox called "I Want Money," produced by Milton Bradley and Cartier. Man, that's something. Tony, there's enough of the bush, right? Like that's something we got.
Who's the guy that was supposed to sing it?
It's Sir Chox, man.
Sir Chox. Listen, man. Sir Chox. I don't even fuck with the music real heavy like I used to, man. But we need you on this hook so we can make the song happen. So where you at, homeboy?
Come on, Chox. Eric Moore, I need you, bro. The best things in life are free, but I'm a hustle because that's the H in me because I want money. Hey. Sir Chox.
I can't even write my verse yet. I'm waiting on that.
I know, bro. And I already got Sal Mix. My boy Sal Mix done sent me 4 verses for 4 different. My boy Sal Mix don't fuck around, bro.
Stay ready.
Sal Mix don't fuck around. You know, just because Sal Mix looks 63, that's why, dog.
What do you mean?
You know, Sal Mix got a video on the Soy Tejano page.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, I see
and,
that.
you know, he had the song under All I Wanted Was a Lack. You know, he wrote that because of me.
Yeah.
Because he wants to be like, he looks up to me a lot.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, man, I'm joking. Bro.
Hey, Sal, you need to go ahead and defend yourself, man.
Sal said, man, you got the Cadillacs, Isaac. Man, all I want is a lack. So I was like, you know, hey, man, keep doing what you're doing, bro. He told me like remember in Blood and Blood when Juanito was like, can you buy me a lowrider when you get rich?
Yeah.
That was my boy Sal. You know, like, can I get an Escalade when you get rich? I say, don't worry, man. Don't worry, Sal. I got you. But y'all go check that out, man. It's on Soy Tejano, little write-up on Sal Mix and his new album he just dropped called White Moth. And then he's got another album he just dropped called North Star. And then, you know, Sal and I talk on a daily basis, similar to you and I and everybody else I talk with. Sal's got like 4 albums ready to go, man. He's gonna be like K Reno and drop 17 albums in one day.
And you know what? I respect that though. You know why? Because as an artist too, you know, you got to be feeling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't get in the studio and work on something unless I'm like, you know what? Like it's time. You know what I mean? And hopefully it'll be time here soon, man. Shit,
yeah, bro. And you know, Sal, you know, he had got into an accident at a show that we did and got hurt. You know, and he had been off. So I mean, I'm glad that he's occupying and utilizing his time, you know, to get this done so that when he does get healthy and he's all right, you know, he's back to work, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's already got all that in the bank, you know what I mean? He's utilizing this time wisely, you know? And he says, all them haters are talking about me because of my beard.
Hello.
Hey.
You know what I always say? There's no such thing as bad press, dog.
You know what I mean? The silver foxes. See, you know, I'm a sexy dude, bro. I keep it all the way out, dog. You know, when you got a baby face, like, you know, I know you're part.
What can I tell you, man?
Part Cuban, so I know you listen to a little salsa. You know, like Jerry Rivera, the cara de niño. Hey, man, come on, dog. That's my theme song. If I didn't have my glasses on, I would have did that.
I don't listen to salsa. I eat salsa.
Ooh.
I eat salsa.
You saw me, dog. If I didn't have my glasses, I would have did the old school look.
And why you say silver fox? What the hell, man?
Damn, the silver fox, dog. The silver fox.
Hey, they tell me to what do you call it, to let it grow, man. My shit's too white though, man. You can't have, it can't be fully white, you know what I mean?
You know, honestly, bro, I don't grow because it don't grow right, bro. Like I got a mustache here, like one here, like it don't connect, it's all separated. I end up looking like some fucking wino from behind the bar, you know. So plus I got a beautiful face, bro. I mean, come on.
Hey, man, don't waste your true talent, bro.
That's like, I got a lot of hats. I got cowboy hats, baseball cap, but I hardly wear them because your boy 43, dog. It's still got hair, still black.
You making me feel ugly,
but you know, I paint it though, dog. No, I really don't. It's good genes, dog. You know, my dad had black hair until he was like 50, dog. And then my dad went from black to just white. He skipped gray, dog. My dad is like all white hair right now.
You think that's just genetics? He thinks
no, it's genetics. My grandpa is 89 years old and he still has peppered.
Oh, wow.
You know, it's like, but
I think I'll be fully white in about 2 years.
I'll ride with you, dog. I'm a boy, dog. I got your back, dog. I'll say 3 just to give me.
Give it an extra year.
Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit, Sal. Let me give a few more shout outs. We got my compadre Henry Beltre Felix. Appreciate you tuning in, Henry. You remember my compadre in the casa? We were doing the karaoke the other night.
Oh, yeah.
Henry,
¿Qué tal? Saludos.
We got my little brother Sean. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. That's actually my little brother, my little big brother, but my little brother there.
What's up, Sean?
We got Ramon Garcia. Appreciate you tuning in. We got Little Young.
What's up, Little Young?
Little Young,
man, I got a badass song, Little Young, dog. I never put it out, or I think Little Young is his or mine. I don't know, but it has an accordion on it. That motherfucker so hard, dog. Hey, Young, if you got that song, can you send it to Isaac or send it to me or somebody?
Somebody. We'll check it out.
Yeah.
You know, Little Young and I did a song together, bro. It's with Milton Bradley and my boy Status from the pharmacy world called My Angel, man. And that was a dope one Little Young did for me. It's more of an up-tempo pop kind of song, you know what I'm saying? It was my boy Trax produced from the pharmacy. And he's like, man, I made this beat, but I really don't know what to do with it. I was like, send it to me, bro. Let me check it out. We was at the lab. I was like, just play it. So I just started feeling. I wrote the hook, and then Milton was in town. So I had Milton sing the hook for me. Then we had Status, and then we ended up getting Young on there. Young killed it, bro. Like, and you know what's crazy, Tony?
Mhm.
Because through Spotify and stuff like that, you can see where every day people listen to this song in like Spain and Italy, like in Europe for some reason.
I'm gonna tell you something. There's a market out of Texas, and we're just talking about the Latino market, right? There's a market in Texas, Latino market that still hasn't been plugged yet. You know what I'm saying? That it's like Tony Montana said, man, it's like a great big pussy, man. Just wait.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? There is. It's just having an outlet, man. Because there's Houston, hands down, has a lot of badass fucking artists, bro. Like good music, good content, good everything. It's just it's real finicky, man. It's real finicky out here. If you ain't doing a certain thing or fuck with a certain group of people, then you don't say
you don't get it out there.
Don't jump like that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, there's still a lot of great artists, man. Shout out to all the Houston artists.
Yeah, man. So look, we got Little Young. He just put out an album called The Mexican He-Man.
I see.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's the outlets. It's like not knowing.
I know Tommy G just put out a song or two. We got, of course, Mexican OT. We got Lil G and Rashid. I know they just put out some new projects as well. So, man, we got plenty of music from here in the city of Houston.
And people need to tune into it, man. You know what I mean? Because it's good music. It's actually good music. It's not, it's our culture. It's our lifestyle. It's it's our point of view, which is very important. You know what I mean? Our point of view is extremely important in hip hop because I'm gonna tell you what. I would say I don't know the latest numbers, but I can guarantee 50% of people that listen to hip hop, rap, or in the culture are Latinos. You know what I'm saying? We're the biggest supporters of rap music, right?
And you know who's 1000% backing what you're saying? Bun B. Bun B's.
Yeah,
you can go look it up on an interview.
They know.
And Bun B said that Mexicans will support you more than anybody. They'll only support you. They'll buy your music. They'll come out for you.
Exactly.
And that's straight from Bun B from UGK himself.
So I feel that we need to get behind our people more. You know what I mean? Like give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? Just because the motherfucker ain't out there on the videos in a Bentley and a goddamn $100,000 neck piece or whatever. Like, man, it's not about that no more, dog. We live in a whole different era of life. You know what I mean? That's some dead shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just. I'm older now. You know what I'm saying? I look at life differently. I'm not gonna rap about that shit because I'm not out there doing that shit. But back in the day,
you can reflect.
Yeah, I could understand it, man. But now that's all it is. Back then it was like, oh man, look at this dude, balling. Now everybody's pretending, faking it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be somebody. Like just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you do this music, that's what I like to do. When I'm doing my music, guess what? I'm not out there trying to act like this, act like that. You know what? I'm being me. You know what I'm saying? I talk about real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I stick to the subject of the song that I'm doing. I'm not out here for the likes, for the fucking. I do music because I love to do music, and if people listen to it and they like it, well, man, it makes me happy. You know what I mean?
100%, bro.
That's why you don't see me out here just chasing the fucking, chasing the dream. I love the dream. The dream's always gonna be alive, but like you said earlier, life happens. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to be in the studio every fucking day, dog. You know what I mean? Fucking going hard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would love it, but I mean, it's
a lot, bro. It's a lot, man.
Support your artists from Houston, from all of Texas, all the Latino artists, man. Support them.
Appreciate it, man. Shout out to Gisela. Appreciate you tuning in. My boy Harold Bennett, my beautiful wife Gisela. I love you very much, mommy. We got Maribel Garcia, my beautiful niece Maritza. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you sharing the video. So look, Tony. Speaking of some let's play a video, man. So people if they didn't know who you were, let's play a video, man. Let's play a video.
Real quick, can I introduce what song is this?
It's gonna be "Siempre Female" with Bobby Castro.
Okay, so real quick, I like to talk about how the song came
out.
Right?
So let's do it. You got it's your platform.
I met Bobby Castro in San Antonio.
Shout out to Bobby Castro.
Shout out, that's my ace, man, from LA, man. Texas to Cali all the time. I went first. Let me say this real quick, because this is some OG shit right here, right? I go to California all the time, Los Angeles, San Francisco, everywhere. You know what? My best friend, like my brother's Bash, of course, everybody knows that, right?
Yeah.
He connected me with people a long time ago out there, and I've maintained relationships, built my own relationships.
Yeah.
Shout out Swift, my producer Swift from LA. You know what I mean?
Swift Beats.
So I was going to LA now, and man, I've never had no problems. Everything's been good, man. I've stayed fucking at Machete's house and shit. You know what I'm saying? Danny Trejo. You know what I'm saying? I've met a lot of good people out, from California. Man. So I don't ever want to hear that that Texas Cali beef. There's none of that shit.
It's all make-believe,
real OG shit. Real OG shit. Real OG shit knows there's nothing like that going on. It's all love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, so I met Bobby one time at San Antonio because I had heard the kind of music he was doing, so I was trying to get a project with him or whatever. And I met him in San Antonio. He was with remember, you know that boxer Teofimo
Yeah,
Lopez?
yeah.
He had a fight out there. And so we went out to the fight, met him, he, real cool, whatever. And we said, hey, man, we're going to jump on something. So I ended up going back to LA a couple of times, and I got him in the studio, man, and we came up with this song. So this song is really the story about my life, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
And the respect that I have for my mom, my dad, my grandma, my grandma, just really because my grandma was like a man and a woman in one. Like she took care of the whole family. She held it down, right? So this song is a reflection of them and of my life, kind of, like talking to themselves.
Yeah, bro.
It's a hard ass song, man. It's one of my favorite songs off the album, man.
You know, everybody that's ever heard it, people that know you, people that don't know you, as your friend and somebody that we work together, like I let people hear that don't know you, don't even know who you are, and they're like, hey, bro, that's a song. Like they're like, yeah, bro, like they give you that nod, like, yeah, man, and then they'll tell me like, bro, how is that not like bigger? Like,
you know why? You know why? Because this is the thing. This is me. The less people know me, the better for me, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to music, you can't be like that.
Nah,
you know what I mean? You got to get out there. I just don't like getting out there, but I want my music to get out there and people to talk like that. You know?
Yeah, of course, bro.
But anyway, this song's called Siempre Firme. In English, it means always loyal. You know what I mean? Always loyal. You know.
So we got Cindy Huerta. Appreciate you tuning in. Tell Frank I said hello. And then we also got my good friend Eddie Casas. Appreciate you, Eddie. I need to call you tomorrow. We need to catch up. So look, man, y'all check this one out from Tony Montana featuring Bobby Castro, Siempre Firme. It's available on all digital and streaming services, and it's also on YouTube.
It's on YouTube only.
It's on YouTube only right now. So look, let me add us back here. Look, it's on YouTube only.
Yeah, I took all my music off of the what do you call it, the fucking music
social, the digital services. Yeah,
I was remastering it.
But we're gonna get it back out there. Hey, man, because you're Tony Montana. The world is yours. Hey, come on, man. So look, y'all check this one out, man. Tony Montana featuring Bobby Castro, Siempre Firme. How it sound?
Los consejos de mi padre, oraciones de mi madre, siempre los llevo conmigo, pero me gustó el desmadre. Varios años en la cárcel, lágrimas fueron de sangre, no lo niego, fue difícil, mas no pudieron quebrarme. Y aquí sigo siempre firme, permítanme reintroducirme, esta ciudad de la H. Es difícil confundir.
Le pido a Diosito que perdone mis caminos arrepentido por el vicio, noches pedo y prendido. Los consejos que me dieron nunca los olvido. No es mi culpa, no lo niego. Hago siempre lo que quiero. Ahora brindo con tequila, cumplí con mi destino. Sin temor en esta vida, cuídame mi madrecita, que el infierno no me toque. Perdón mi padrecito por ser un bandido. Ya pa' qué le explico, dispuesto con el cuerno de chivo a mi lado, ha peleado como perro y nunca me ha culiado. Siempre fuerte y siempre firme, lo que somos es corazón, y aquí andamos disponibles para mi gente hasta el panteón.
Los consejos de mi padre, oraciones de mi madre, siempre los llevo conmigo, pero me gustó el desmadre. Varios años en la cárcel, lágrimas fueron de sangre, no lo niego, fue difícil, mas no pudieron quebrarme. Y aquí sigo siempre firme, permítanme reintroducirme, esta ciudad de la H. Es difícil.
La confianza no se regala, el respeto aquí se gana. Somos valientes entre cobardes, y cuando llegue la hora, los hombres no se rajan. Es parte de la sopa, no te metas al negocio, que este pedo no es tesoro. Hay ratas y asesinos, malandros y vendidos, celos del diablo, pura lumbre en el camino. Los consejos de mi padre, oraciones de mi madre, siempre los llevo conmigo, pero me gustó el desmadre.
Los consejos de mi padre, oraciones de mi madre, siempre los llevo conmigo, pero me gustó el desmadre. Varios años en la cárcel, lágrimas fueron de sangre, no lo niego, fue difícil, mas no pudieron quebrarme. Y aquí sigo siempre firme, permítanme reintroducirme. Esa ciudad de la H, es difícil confundirme.
Man, dog, every time I hear that one, bro. Every time I hear that one,
I love that motherfucker. That's a good
Tony
one.
Montana featuring Bobby Castro, Siempre Firme, man.
That's one of my favorite ones, man.
Hey, bro. Shout out to Bobby Castro, man.
Hey, I was telling Isaac right now, man, that's a dope song, but I got a hard song I'm about to do with Bobby Castro. This watch.
Damn, bro.
It's gonna make that one. Watch, you'll see. It's a badass idea, man. I got a badass.
I'm telling you, dog. Like people that I play that song to, like that know you, that don't know you, just to get an honest opinion. Like that one blows people out of the water, bro.
Yeah.
They love that one, dog.
I appreciate all the love I do get. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got like I don't know how many fans I got, right? But I do got people that actually listen to my music and they tell me like I like your music. You know, I like what you talk about. You know, I'm not. Let's be real, dog. If I do music again, I'm talking about my life, like as an older person. You know what I'm saying?
But people want to hear that though. Shout out to Johnny, man. Johnny TV, man. Appreciate you tuning in, bro.
Johnny Mart TV.
Johnny Mart TV. Appreciate you, man. We got Daniel Flores as well tuning in with us. So look, Tony, let's get started with it, man.
What's up, baby?
So look, we was talking, just jabbering, jiving, and played some songs, and so let's get into it, man. Of course, I'm gonna ask you questions that I personally know, but maybe the audience don't know, So where were you born and raised at, bro?
Man, listen, real born and raised H-Town, man. I was born in Jefferson Davis Hospital. That motherfucking hospital is not even around anymore. That was like the hood hospital, you know what I mean? But no, shout out old Jeff Davis. But I was born here. I've lived here my whole life. I've traveled a lot, you know what I mean? I've moved around a lot, but I mean, shit, man, I'm like original H-Town, like born and raised.
I am too, though. Me and all my brothers were born in downtown. I think I was born in St. John. They ain't even there no more either.
No, for real?
Yeah.
Bro. No, you're born in Jefferson Davis.
I probably was. Yeah. All me and my brothers were born in downtown.
That's all the Mexicans in
downtown Houston.
The Mexicans and blacks were born all in Jeff Davis.
I was born in downtown Houston, man. Shout out to my mom and dad. I love y'all very much. Shout out to the Barrio Magnolia, because sometimes nowadays you gotta specify, because if you say Magnolia, they'll think you're talking about the city.
Edo?
Magnolia. Not Barrio Magnolia.
You're gonna change the name. Was it Edo? No, what's crazy? When I sound from Houston, though, I grew up almost in every part of fucking Houston. I grew up over there by Alden Jail Route, fucking Little York. I grew up over there, like Wheatley. I went to fucking Wheatley. I lived in Fifth Ward, you know what I mean? I lived in Fifth Ward when Bushwick Bill used to stand at the corner of the fucking on Liberty Road, sat at the corner, and they would be out there doing their thing, right?
Yeah. And
me and my sisters, my sister's Coco, right?
Yeah, man.
Me and my sisters would fucking be in the car, and we'd turn the corner and we'd see a little midget, and we'd be like, look at the midget, you know what I'm saying? And it was Bushwick Bill and other motherfuckers. Yeah, that's how H-Town I am, bro.
Bro.
That's how far back it goes.
Shout out to Coco Dominguez. You can check her out on Fox 26 News in the morning time, man. Coco Dominguez. And then also Bushwick Bill. I was at, shout out to my boy King Baby. We was at his last studio session at Sugar Hill, man. Bushwick Bill right before he passed away, man. Me and King Baby. Shout out to my boy King Baby, man. Diego, and then also Icy Hot was there, and so was the big bro K Reno, man. Okay. And then Diego, King Baby took Bushwick to Austin or San Antonio for a little gig, and he ended up passing away, bro. So shout out, man. Diego's a good dude, man. And if did you end up knowing Bushwick like afterwards?
Man, dude, come on, man. You what?
So my point I'm trying to make is, if you know Bushwick Bill, dealing with Bushwick Bill, it's from like 0 to 100, and you never know, like
you don't know what words you're gonna get. But you know what? With me and him, every time I hung out with Bushwick, it was always like just high energy, dog. Yeah. High energy. He was high energy. Hey, listen, and we did a song together. He got mad because I never put it out. I ended up getting, having to go.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that.
And anyway, so it was called Strippers, right? And man, he spit some hot shit on there. You know what I mean? and I don't even know where the fucking song is at. I still got the song, but I don't know where the fuck it's at. Bro, like I've done music with everybody, dog.
I know, but don't worry, dog. We're gonna get there.
I'm just trying to let people know, hey, like, damn, I've been around. I'm just, man. I like to do my shit low key. You know
bro. But here in this podcast in this studio right here, we're gonna talk that shit, man. I'm joking. Salute to Rosie. Salute. They said Monterrey, Mexico.
That's my tia. What's up, tia? Hey.
Tia. We also got Daniel Flores, who I think I said, and then we got Marcel. Appreciate you tuning in, Marcel, man. I know you got Marcel on a few songs with you too, man.
Marcel's my son. I got him on the what do you call it? On one song on the Metal. And I've done a couple of songs with him. He has a lot of talent too, man. I keep telling him he needs to start putting everything out, man. He does good music also, man.
It's like it's either in your blood or it's not, right? Like I come from my mom's side of my family is a very musical. Shout out to all my Molina family, my tío Joe Molina and Los Remores, my cousins, my brothers do music, Stress, and then my little brother Clue, and then my little boys, they do music, you know what I mean? They like, it's like, it's in your blood or it's not in your blood. Like you either have that or you don't,
Either you got it or you didn't.
And my dad's side of the family, we play sports. So it was like my dad's side of the family, we played sports. My mom's side of the family did music. And like me, I played sports all my life. And then it's like, I always heard music, but I was like.
But if you notice people that do sports, right? And then do music, always, it's almost like the same identity. You know what I'm saying? Like people who like sports, like music.
Yeah.
People like, not all musicians like sports, but you know what I mean?
But a lot of musicians love it, like, because the music puts you in that the music is getting you ready for that football game or that basketball game. Weightlifting, whatever, without
music, the world would be
bro. Imagine lifting weights and you're just like
nothing, just straight energy, sound of energy.
When I'm gonna tell everybody now about, as you can tell by this beautiful physique, I've been in the gym, but when I do go to the gym, I'm listening to like 80s music and shit.
Yeah.
Take on me.
Lift, you know what I listen to? If I do work out, I listen to Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, man, that's good music. That's good music.
I got a lot of like musical like taste, like from all kinds of shit. I do country too.
Yeah, bro. That's what I tell somebody before. Like now, as a person that does music, like I write every genre of music because I personally listen to everything from, my thing will be like from George Strait to the Ghetto Boys to fucking Raulín Rodriguez, but you know what I mean? Like 80s, 90s, I listen literally to there's not really a genre of music that I don't personally like, you know what I mean?
And that's why when I do my music, Isaac, I touch so many different like vibes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, definitely.
Because of my musical background, what I've listened to, what I like, So if you listen to a metal album, you would go through it and you would be like, fuck, all these songs are decent, you know what I mean? And they don't all sound the same. You know what I mean? It's like different. Different.
You got a couple that have the same vibe.
Yeah.
But then you got some that are like, and we'll go through the metal album, just to give people. Won't play the whole song.
Yeah.
But just to give people a little sample, of your artistry, bro, because I think it needs to be spoken for. You know what I mean? So let's get back to it, man. We got Jose Campos. Jose Campos, appreciate tuning in, and my boy Joey Rodriguez, man, appreciate tuning in. You need to get with some of the hottest Tejano bands in the industry. Make sure y'all hit up Joey Rodriguez, man. J-Rod, he'll get you taken care of. So, let's get back to it, man. You were saying, you grew up here in the Houston area. You came and you lived in a lot of spots here in the Houston area. Mm-hmm. When and how did you start getting into the music game now?
What's funny? I got into the music game doing like hip hop, like battle rapping or whatever.
Yeah.
And actually, really, what it started when we were like 14 or 15 years old. We used to all live, I grew up on Esbrook, right? We used to all just, be fucking up to no good.
Shout out to all the EBC crew, man. The Esbrook crew, man.
This is a funny story. So I started, doing little raps and shit. We would be walking to somebody's house. They'd be like, hey, Ricky, man, because they call me Ricky, right? Hey, Ricky, man, spit a rap about what we're doing right now. And I'd be like, man, we're walking down the street, and everybody's laughing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I used to like mess around a lot, right? And then I started going to hip hop club. There used to be a club in downtown, was called the Wax Museum, right,
bro?
And so we used to go with me, Nelson, Ralph, my whole, the whole Edgewood crew, everybody, and your brother and your big brother. I used to hang around with your older brother, Frank.
Stress.
So we would go to the Wax Museum, and then everybody would always be rapping, and I'm like, you know what? Let me get in the cipher one time, right?
Yeah.
So this is a funny story, right? So I got in the cipher, and you know, I was rapping whatever, and you know, everybody's looking at me like, oh, this nigga sucks, bro. They're like, this motherfucker sucks, and I knew I wasn't that good, right?
Yeah.
But I kept going, man. By the time he knew it, like about 2 months later, dog, it was almost like fucking like the fucking Eminem story shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? Hey, about 2 months later, I'm in the fucking cipher, and I'm fucking crushing motherfuckers. They're like, now I'm the champ and shit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
so I started rapping like that, and then I did my first. You know who I did my first song with? With Dopey of the Terrorists.
Yeah.
He did my first beat, and guess who else?
Who else?
DJ Domination, Bum B's DJ.
Yeah,
did my
bro.
first beat. So,
that's badass.
and it was a tape, fool. That's how old it is.
Damn.
It was a tape.
He wrote on there the Sharpie.
I wish I had a picture of it. It's funny. It's called "Where Would I Be Without My Thug Life."
Damn, that sounds like that would have been a hit.
Oh man!
But you know, if people don't know, the Wax Museum was a place where it was more of like the classic hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, so you couldn't go like.
Well, no, really, I would say for me personally, at that time, I would say it was the more East Coast club.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know, like back in that time, you know, I would, you know, Stress and I always like the East Coast style hip hop,
bro. Listen,
and then you know, I would try to get people to listen to it, and they would be like, "Man, I just want to hear that Screw," which I love Screw. You know what I mean? Like I like Houston music, of course.
Screw, yeah.
I'm from Houston, so of course I like Houston music. But my preference as a I'm not gonna say that, but I'm gonna say as an intellect, you know, I really like East Coast music because it's like listening to a Led Zeppelin, right?
Yeah.
You put your headphones in back in your Walkman, and you lay down there, and like back in the day when Stress and I would buy an album, we would read the whole lyric sheet before we would even listen to it, bro.
To see if you wanted to listen to it,
because we want to see what they're like,
talking about. Yeah,
it's you know, painting a picture, you know, a word is worth.
Hip hop is an artistry. You know what I'm saying? Rapping is a business. Hip hop is an artistry.
Yes,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? So
Yes,
that's how I look at it. You know, you can rap all day. I can out rap the fucking, you know, freestyle, whatever the fuck. I can write my verse. I can rap like that. But it's more to it than just rapping. It's about hip hop. It's about culture. It's about, you know, painting a picture, sharing a story.
Bro,
you know what I mean? That's
so I think maybe even the Wax Museum helped you develop that because you know your lyrics speak for themselves, like I said.
Well, think about it. Think about it. You know when the beef was between Tupac and Biggie, right?
Yeah.
I was like, "West Coast, let's go." I'm a big Pac fan, right?
Yeah.
But I'm hanging out at all the fucking clubs that are fucking so. And then not only that, at the same time, you know, I'm doing music already, and I'm starting to see the South come up. You know what I'm
bro.
So I got like the South, the East, and the West flavor. That's what I consider like well-rounded. You know?
And I mean, I'm saying like I said, we'll play, you know, some more cuts from your album Siempre Firme, but you definitely can hear that vibe. You know, you got the corrido kind of narco sound, you know, with Siempre Firme and Mero. But then, you know, Without the Mud is the very Houston sounding song. You know, Be Free is more of just a vibe with it. Yeah. You know, Love with Mario Bay. Shout out to Mario Bay is out there. You know, you got some very West Coast.
But it's like it goes around. Yeah, that's why I like music. That's why I love music. You know what I mean? So
La Luna and Sol is more of like a pop sounding song. So I mean, like I said, bro, you touched everything on that album, and I'm not just saying it because you're here and you're my friend, you're my brother. I'm just saying because it's facts, dog. Like I challenge somebody to go listen to the whole album, man.
And you know what's crazy, Isaac? And this is something I'm like extremely proud of. I wrote the whole album.
Yeah, bro.
Listen, I wrote the whole fucking album, the hooks, my verses, right? Whatever, everybody wrote their own verse, right? To put on songs, whatever. But I wrote the entire album. I sang the entire album. And then I had people sing for me, except the one for me and Bobby Castro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only song that we did, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, a few other songs, I'm not gonna lie, a few other songs on there, but I wrote all the hooks, you know what I'm saying? I might have had help one or two times, you know what I'm saying? But
I mean, I know because we've been, like I said, you know, this is a podcast, so we're letting everybody know these things.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, you and I have been in the studio, you know, Tony comes up with you know, rhymes or hooks and sings it, you know, and he's very particular on how he wants it sung. So he'll lay down demos for the singer or the artist.
Whack as fuck,
to all I need. But you know, he lays it down so that somebody like Mario Bay or Ruben Moreno, shout out to Ruben
Moreno, what's
you
up,
know,
baby?
can you know, hear it and understand that vibe and the harmony that you're looking for, and can go kill it and crush it, bro. And it's not that you sound bad either, but similar to like myself, I'm a perfectionist. So like I write a lot of music and I don't ever perform it.
Yeah.
And people are like, why don't you perform your own music? Because I sound okay. And I know people that sound really good.
But you didn't write it for it to sound okay. You wrote it with somebody else's voice.
I write music as a writer, and all that like sense of 1,000% of what I said there.
Your words.
I don't write it as me performing.
Yeah.
I write it as a author, right? I write it as a writer because I want somebody to take my artistry that has that, like I write like how you write, right?
Music is your point of view.
Yes, and I want Ruben Moreno, I want Marty Obey, I want Tony, I want my shout out to my boy Trust from the Word You Trust. You know, like I want somebody to like I write with their sound in mind sometimes too specific to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Lava from St. Croix. You know, like I write Caribbean songs, dancehall, reggae, country, this and that. And like, if we're friends, I have such a good memory. I can write music as I'm freestyling or writing it. I can hear your voice singing it. So that helps me 1,000% because I know your range and I know what you can say and how you would say it, and how you would sing it. So as a songwriter, that like gives me like, okay, I know, okay, ooh, if I put this one right there, they're gonna kill that spot. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
I don't ever want to hear myself.
No.
I'm a perfectionist. I want to hear it as best as I can hear it.
Now,
you know?
but I'm gonna tell you something though. Low key, I like to sing, dog.
I know you do,
I
bro.
really
I
like-
know you do, bro.
That's why I came to karaoke over the other day.
I know you
Like,
do, bro. We got to tell. Hey, man, calm
I
down,
love
bro.
to sing, dog.
Calm down. You don't sound bad though, dog. You don't sound bad, man. That's
on the metal album. I got one song where I actually sung in Spanish, and I
Yeah.
was like, it ain't too bad.
Nah, bro.
But it's because I love music, rap.
it
singing,
sounds
whatever,
good,
you know what I
man.
mean? Fuck it, it's all good.
Shout out to Gilbert Fierros. We got Nathan. Appreciate you tuning in. Roland, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate y'all, man. So look, Tony, you know, you was at the Wax Museum now. You starting to come up, starting to feel yourself. You got your mom spaghetti. It's getting heavy. Like, man, man, keep it going. You know, and you know, you're starting to make a name for yourself, you know, coming out of Edgebrook and you know, south side of Houston. And this is all around like what, 95, 93, 94?
Man, no, I think it was more like in the 90. I think, well, when I actually took it serious, I think I was like maybe like 24, 25.
So that was like 1988.
No. Fuck no, nigga. I'm like, hold on, I'm 73. I'm 73. So that takes off. Let me see. Yeah, it was like 55 years ago.
So that was like 1997-ish, right? 1996.
Yeah, 1997.
1997,
About
96.
I think 98.
98,
Yeah,
bro.
98.
And that's right around that same time that like Houston as a
Well, no,
music.
but listen, no, Houston already had the ghetto boys.
Of course,
you know
but
what I'm
okay,
saying?
this is what people don't understand though, too, right?
Uh-huh.
So in
Street
rap,
military, hold on.
no,
Street
no.
military, dog.
No, so let me explain that. That's all I'm gonna explain it. So, like in rap, right?
Uh-huh.
In hip hop, the East Coast started it with New York style hip hop, right?
Yeah.
With MC Shan, KRS-One,
You know, I'm gonna tell you like this,
the
bro.
Sugar Hill Gang.
I don't know who started hip hop, but I mean, so they say it's like the
Grandmaster
Puerto Ricans,
Flash,
the Puerto Ricans,
Puerto Ricans,
African Bombay, and all that.
Dominicans.
Yes, all that. Yeah, but no, what I'm saying, they started in the East Coast.
Of
right?
course, 100%.
But imagine if we had internet back then.
Oh, yeah,
Then,
bro.
Then we would be saying it started everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little.
But truth-wise, it did start with the local youth in New York with the Black, Puerto Rican, Dominicans, and you know, even some Mexicans. You know, getting the music going from New York, the hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hip hop.
Grandmaster Flash, you know, MC Shan. You know, these are the breaks. You know, all these kind of songs getting it going, East Coast getting it going, and then the West Coast took it, right?
Yeah.
And then in the 90s, West Coast came really, really hard because, you know, producers like Dr. Dre was using the old funk albums that were already popular from the
They started
West Coast.
sampling. They started
Sampling everything from the West Coast, songs that, you know, were like the Summer Madness, you know.
Yeah, but it created everybody sound like
Leon Washington, you know, so the West Coast took it from the East Coast and made it hot. Then they started feuding a little bit. And of course, Houston, Atlanta, Memphis,
New Orleans,
always
New
Orleans.
Really,
You know,
I think New Orleans, honestly, back then, when I started coming up and like doing my thing, I would say Master P and Cash Money.
That's exactly what I was getting at.
They shut it all down, dog. Like they shut it down business wise, and they shut it down like, oh shit, what the fuck is this in the South? You know what I'm saying? What's going on over here? You know what I mean?
And that's where I was getting at because New Orleans already had this is what I was getting at, like. You know, the East Coast style of hip hop, then you had the West Coast style, but the South of course, had the New Orleans bop. You know, what's his name?
You were the gumbo.
Get it ready, get it ready, get it ready, ready. You know,
Houston's the gumbo of of hip hop music. We're the gumbo, dog.
And not just like the music, but in people. That's what some people don't understand about Houston. Because we are a melting pot of cultures. It is predominant. You know,
very
like,
diverse.
If you break down Houston, right? First and foremost, we are all Texans, right? We're all cowboyish because we're all from Texas.
Yeah.
We all are, even though we're both Mexican and Chicano, we all in Houston have that Chicano influence because there's majority of Chicanos here. There's a big black population. There's a big Vietnamese population. There's a big Indian population. And we all grow up together. So it's rare to, like, everybody from Houston speaks a little something of Spanish because you hear, no matter what race you are, Indian, black, Mexican, white, Chinese, Vietnamese, you know, and then we all grow up urban because we're all growing up together. It's not like New York or Chicago or even Los Angeles, where it's literally, you know, separated and segregated. Into neighborhoods. Yes, Houston is segregated in
ethnicities,
but majority of us grow up in a melting pot.
The gumbo.
You know?
I call it the gumbo. Yeah, the gumbo pot.
So, you know, you had New Orleans, you know, doing their thing. Then you had like guys like 8Ball and MJG, you know, doing what they're doing. And then you had, you know, of course, the Ghetto Boys. The Ghetto Boys, My Man Is Playing Tricks, I mean, came out in what, like 89, 88? So, I mean,
I don't remember,
they're like on the same era as Run DMC and groups like that. But
I got that when I brought them up because I got influence from them growing up. So, and there were, if you listen to the Ghetto Boys stuff, like, you know, you listen to Street Military is more like H-Town, like the Street Military is H-Town raw shit, dog. That's what Houston was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what they are. The Ghetto Boys were finesses, dog. You know what I mean? They had that hip hop down south hip hop feel, like they had influence too. You know what I mean? But it created a sound for Houston, and don't get it twisted, man. I don't think nobody's done bigger numbers than the Ghetto Boys out of Houston. I don't think anyone's ever done bigger numbers.
It's like, you know, the that group there, right? Of Willie D, Scarface, and Bushwick Bill.
Yeah.
You know, Bushwick, of course, was from Bushwick, New York. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then Scarface, lyrically, you could put him up against anybody in all of hip hop, and he's gonna be top 5, top 3, even. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then Willie D was the cleanup man and did his own thing. You know what I mean? So that propelled us to have, and then, you know, the Odd Squad, and then the Street Military, and the Botany Boys, Devin the Dude, you know, Klondike Cat, you know, and then
shout out Klondike Cat.
You know, around that time though is when, like, shout out to Filetto and Grimm. Like Most Hated came out. And you know, for me, like when Most Hated came out, that was like the first time outside of Kid Frost. Of course, Kid Frost is the OG of like the Chicano style rap. But you know, this is for La Raza. But like when Aggravated came out, you know, that was like, damn, bro, these dudes is from Houston, you know, and they're killing it.
I'm gonna tell you a story about that. So those were my influences. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of everything, right? When I started doing the what do you call it, the underground rap shit, you know, like at the hip hop bars or whatever. Yeah, I had heard of Aggravated, right? Yeah. So, you know, back then we were all gangbanging, whatever, we're Edgebrook and this and that, you know, and there were like Southeast Latin sector. It was a whole different
level. Yeah, exactly.
But I love music so much. I told one of my homeboys, I said, come on, let's go over there, right?
Yeah.
So we went over there, we started checking out the show, and then we started getting sweated a lot, you know what I mean? So we're like, I told my homeboy, I said, let's go, we're getting into some shit, you know what I mean? So I even went to the Aggravated show, you know what I mean? And seen them perform, because I love music, you know. I love the culture. I've never been a hater, you know. It's all love, you know. So when it comes to music, to me, you know what I don't like about the music business, bro, and what turns me off, and why I don't really get deep into this shit, is because people try to treat music like some gang shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, fuck all that, nigga. This is music. You know what I'm saying? We're doing music, like we're having fun. We're creating. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
exactly.
This is not about you know who the hardest, man. This is music, dog. To me, music is like a fucking cheerleader that everybody fucking likes their chant. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Leading the big cheer. That's what music is. That's what a song is.
Yeah.
You're leading the big cheer and everybody's cheering along with you, feeling what you're feeling. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's it. You know, people, that's why it turned me off about the music, bro. People try to, like, oh, yeah, well, I roll with this clique. I roll with that. Man, shut the fuck up, man. This is music. You know what I'm saying? Let the music, you know, speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to get caught up with all that. I'm with these people. I'm with that people. You know what I'm saying? Or competition, bro. Like, they got it fucked up, man. This is music. Music's supposed to be fucking like hard for everybody. You know what I'm saying? For everybody to have fun. You know what I mean?
So shout out to my boy Tony Signs, man. Tony, think of that Signs. the Voz de Oro, man. Y'all go check out Tony Sainz. Tony Sainz is one of my good friends. He's one of the top 3 in all of Conjunto, man.
Well, I tell you
if
what,
not
hey,
the king, man.
Tony Sainz, man. Pretty soon, I'm gonna be working on my album, and I'm gonna want some of that flavor too, man. So
Tony, come on, we gotta get the 2 Tonys together, man.
Come on, man.
2 Tony.
That's okay, man.
You gotta get Tony Montana featuring Tony Sainz. Tony Sainz was a Conjunto Rebel. That was his name, dog. That's his name.
Hey, I got a song on the Metal album with DJ Kane from the Cumbia Kings, man.
Yeah, bro. And then we also got my beautiful daughter Alexis. I love you very much, baby. Nelson, man, been a long time. I'm glad to see you.
Who's that now?
Not
Nelly
DJ
now?
Massive. Nah, another Nelson.
Oh, okay.
And then Ruben Lopez, appreciate you tuning in. So let's get back to it, Tony. You're starting to feel yourself do your thing. I don't know how far you want to go with everything you were doing and stuff like that, but you let me know if you want to go there.
Man, dog, ask me whatever. One day I'm not gonna be here no more. Nobody's gonna know the story.
So look, at the time you was making major moves, right? You was a major player here in Houston, bro.
Horrible. I was doing horrible things back then.
You was on a level that people fantasize to be at, right?
Yeah.
People write these fake rap songs to be at.
Yeah.
To write these fake movies to be at.
Yeah.
Your life, you would write your life down in a biography. People would be like, man, that's a badass story. You know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't understand like what you actually been through and what you actually went through. And look, Kareem Mark, proud of you, homie. We just talked about Kareem the other day.
Kareem, man? What's up, baby? Shout out Kareem, man.
Kareem, I was telling Tony the first time we saw you and Massive, man, when myself, my little brothers, and my cousin Xavier were little kids, y'all squirted us with water guns and we set you up and squirted you with the water hose, bro. You crashed your car, man. We thought you were gonna kill us. Shout out to my boy Kareem, man.
What's
OG,
up, Kareem?
man. Him and DJ Massive. But
and that was part of the what do you call it? The Wax Museum clique.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. Kareem, man. Kareem's OG, man. Somebody I looked up to, and I was, when I was a young kid, like in LaPorte, Kareem was already like somebody,
Part of the clique, man. That's
and
crazy.
then even DJ Massive, Nelson, Nelson lived down the street from me. And when I was a little kid, like outside of LaPorte, you would hear like Kareem and Nelson, Noe Ariza, these people, and you're like, you didn't really realize there's people outside of where, because I grew up in South Houston, in Pasadena, Southeast Houston. Then we moved to LaPorte. My dad worked in the plant, and that's where I graduated and ended up, going to the high school and all that at. But Kareem was the big man on campus when I was a little kid.
Wow, yeah. So me and Kareem were about the same age, but
man, we still squirted Kareem, man. We didn't get that boy messing with some South Side people, bro. We thought he was gonna beat us up after he crashed. So look, Tony, like I was saying, the life you live, bro, people fantasize to that life, right? These kids, these young boys rapping about what they're moving, what they're doing, how they are, how they live. You actually live that life, bro. Yeah. We're not gonna go all the way into it and all that, but just to summarize it, you know what I'm saying? What are some of the highs from it? What are some of the lows from it? And what is your ultimate like? And again, I know you personally, dog. Yeah. We're friends that we talk from the highest talks to the lowest lows and everywhere in between. I'm not trying to get all that.
Yeah.
But like, from when you was in that life, what the push it to the limit life, like what was the highs from it? What was some of the lows that came from them highs? And then what is your like your equation from it? What is your final like as now as a man outside of it and you're looking back?
Summary,
your summary of that,
Well, I mean, I'm gonna tell you what, man. Back then it was different. You know what I mean? It was a lot more secretive what you were doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You weren't really putting it out there, but people knew. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want, you didn't have to say shit. People would just see. You know what I mean? And the highs from it. I mean, of course, I'm gonna say that it was, making money. You know what I mean? Because I was young. When you're young, I think you got more of a hunger to, to like eat. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and get it. So that was my high, right? But
it's enticing though, right? Because we come from nothing, right? Like to have to go from hand-me-downs and Walmart clothes, rustlers, to going to Foley's and I mean them all and getting some Jabos or some Cavaricis.
Come up. The come up. That's why I called my first album the come up.
Yeah.
Bro. I was living in the streets at 13, 14 years old. I almost got adopted by a family.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a crazy shit. I went through a lot of shit, but I was on my own since I was 13. So, I didn't turn to that life as a what do you call it, like as a luxury.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's what some guys want to do. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I did it because I had to. And then, you know, it lasted a little bit too long. You know what I'm saying? It lasted a little bit too long, got me into some problems.
You found your calling.
Hell, fuck yeah. If I would have been good at it, you know what I mean? I would have never got, you know, got myself jammed
but like they say, bro,
oh
you'll never see an old drug dealer. They don't exist.
yeah, you'll never see an old drug dealer or no prostitute. That's what
They don't
say,
exist, bro. They don't exist.
No,
that life is a you know, just like when them old school kids don't know about starting the old school clocks, they just push it on their phone. But remember them old wind up ones?
Oh yeah.
Like
it's on a timer
or flipping the sundial.
Oh yeah.
You're on the time, bro. You're on the clock.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, Isaac. This is something that, you know, it's not nothing to be proud of, but you know, that lifestyle. Yes, I had fun. Would I change anything in life when it came to that? Yeah, I probably would. You know what I mean? I probably wouldn't ever fucked around. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know, you lose time, you lose years, you lose lives. You know, I've lost a lot of friends to all that shit. You know what I mean? I don't glorify that shit. I used to look at it like, oh yeah, I was doing this, I was doing that. But now that I'm in a, you know, I say, you know, older man, you know, I look at things like that. And I'm like, you know what? It was fun while it lasted. You know, it was fun. You know, it was fun. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's you know, nothing bad lasts forever, nothing good lasts forever. You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, the highs of it, of course, you know, like the money, the fame, the women, the like Scarface says, you know, first you get the money, then you get the power, you know. And we all as like,
I had fun. I got a lot of stories. I wish we could talk openly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I got a lot of stories. That's not, you know, I had a lot of fun, but the lows of that is, of course, getting in trouble.
And that's what I wanted to get at too, though.
Yeah.
So the opposite side of that, the backside of it that people don't fully understand, because nobody makes a movie of, well, this guy had it all, but then he went to jail, and this is what it's like when his kids are sick, his mom's dying, his kids are seeing you through the bars, or you're there by yourself, or you get beat up, and nobody putting nothing on your books. You know what I mean? So, you know, can you elaborate a little bit?
You want to hear the worst one?
Bro. Go ahead.
Let me take this drink.
Let him take a drink. Let him take a drink. And then we're gonna play a song after this, man. That way, like I said, we're gonna play a little bit of everything from the album. I got a good one to play. You know, speaking of the same subject, man.
Okay, the worst. December 25th, Christmas Day, right? 2007. No money on my books. Didn't have my card to go to the chow hall to go eat.
Yeah.
Right. None of the homies had soups. Nothing to eat. For 2 days, I didn't eat. That's after being on the very top to the very bottom.
Damn.
That's the lowest right there, dog. That's some hard shit, dog.
So, like,
that's hard, bro. That's some hard shit.
Shout out to Jose, man, big boy, man. Appreciate you, bro.
¿Qué onda, Jose? My homeboy, he shot the video for me, the one that you were in.
Yeah, bro. The Be Free.
Be Free, yeah.
Hope you're doing well, bro. I'm coming to San Antonio soon, bro. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna link you up when I'm done with this. I got a project I need to get you on, man. So, Tony, like, you know, just explain that, dog. Like, because people don't understand that, right?
People,
let me get this. Like, there was a time you had more money, you could literally buy anything that you wanted on this planet.
More or less, yeah.
Give or take, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're Tim and Fertitta and you could buy the
rocket.
rocket.
I know, yeah, of course.
I'm not saying you're Jim.
Yeah, I was cool. I was ghetto rich. Ghetto rich.
But you like what you wanted, you could get.
Yeah.
To a time in your life where you couldn't even go get a 5-cent stamp.
That right there, but see,
noodles.
I'm gonna tell you, that's the irony of life, right?
Yeah.
And so when it comes to music, right, I never write bullshit. You know what I mean? Everything. Yeah. And it's not nothing to be proud of, but it's just saying I have a story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what my music is, my story, right? So if you listen to my music, you'll hear a lot of my life. You know what I mean? You hear a lot about my life. But yeah, that can you imagine that high and then ultimate low? You know what I mean? Talk about being humble, dog.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
hard,
that's what I'm trying to
about
get people
life.
to understand. Like when you had the money, the flash, to say, hey, bro, I know it's gonna sound stupid, but let's go to Foley's and we're gonna go get you know, some badass Levi's, some Jabos. We're gonna go to I meet them all. We're gonna go get some Jordans.
Polos.
We're gonna go get polo shirts, not like a shirt. We're gonna go get a Mercedes, a BMW, a Lexus. We're gonna go do this. We're gonna go to the club flossing these jackets that it's too hot in Houston to even be wearing. But we're gonna
you see people like that at the clubs at the time.
Shout out to my boy DJ Massive.
I mean, cold shit in the middle of summer.
Yeah, my boy Nelson, man. Shout out my boy Nelson, man.
What's up, Nelson? No, but being able to do what you want
to do. But being able to do what you want to do to literally not have a pot to piss in because you're not allowed to have.
That's when I realized that, you know, they threw me somewhere, right? underneath the fucking place.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, but guess what? There's a saying, right, that people need to take serious, right? This is the hardest saying ever created. It's cliche, you know, but what don't kill you only make you stronger. You know what I mean?
Bro.
And it's like, you know, it's about how many. It's not about how many times you fall, right? It's all cliche shit, right?
Yeah.
But it all makes sense, right? It doesn't matter how many times you fall; it's how many times you get back up.
That's right, bro.
So, you know,
and that's like lessons I try to teach my kids. You know, like my whole mantra is forward, bro. It's always forward. You have to progress. You have to be better tomorrow than you were today. You have to progress. If you fall forward so that when you get up, you at least progress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's something that it's in my mind on a daily basis, bro, to push myself to be the best that I can. I don't want to be better than nobody. I just want to be the best that I can be, bro.
Of course.
And if I can be the best that I can be, then I know I can be the best friend to people. I can be the best dad, the best husband.
Well, everybody gets
father.
the best version of you.
Yes,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
And I expect that from myself. So it's a lot of work, bro.
So no wonder everybody thinks I'm an asshole, right?
Yeah. So look, man, we're gonna take we're gonna play a video, man, while we're talking. Speaking of what we've been talking about, man, this is Tony Montana featuring Ronnie Spencer. When I Was Up, dedicating the memory of Danny D-Town Moreno, man.
Shout out D-Town, man, my big brother,
D-Town, man. Shut him
R.I.P.
down,
baby. R.I.P.
So y'all take a listen to this one. Shout out, man. I hope all is well with you. Need to see you. Tell your husband I said hello. Miss you guys. Jay Glass, appreciate y'all tuning in.
I wrote this song too, the whole song.
So y'all check this one out, man. It's a really, really dope song. Tony Montana featuring Houston's own Ronnie Spencer, When I Was Up. Let me know what y'all think.
Even though he did what he did or whatever, my dad always took me. He took me, showed me the way. Church. He introduced me to God. He's kept it in church, but I mean, it don't really matter as long as the book's there. That's the key. It's my church, really. It's the real Montana.
When I was old, when I was down, when I was up, seems like everybody wanna come around. All I know, when I was down, nobody come around. No. When I was up, seems like everybody wanna come around.
Lately's been depressing, spending my life stressing. Wishing to be free, I find myself second guessing. The moods that have entrapped me, render me so unhappy. Now I'm sitting in a cell while my kids without their daddy. All for the dinero, all to primero. I should have listened to my wifey when she said to stop my pedal, but I'm a hardhead like my father. Don't like to be bothered, especially when I'm grinding, hustling hard for them dollars. Money, it brought the power, it brought respect. Respect brought this attitude that got me in the wreck. Fuck it, what can I do now? It's chili beans and soups now. Blasted with my homies at that age, we keep it true now.
When I was old, when I was down, when I was up, seems like everybody wanna come around. All I know, when I was down, nobody come around. No. When I was up, seems like everybody wanna come around.
I got models that love me when I'm popping them bottles. I got niggas on my dick cause I'm fucking those models. Everything I say is funny when I'm spending those dollars. Money is power, lose it all. And watch them all holler. This game is cold, you should know what the streets will do to you. Snatch your soul, chew it up, spit you out when it's through with you. Don't act brand new, man, you know what the business is. No love in the H, only hate in every res. I'm only speaking the truth when I'm talking to y'all. The one you're calling your friends, wanna see you fall off. You can't believe in anybody, you're alone in the end. I'm still a motherfucking boss, but a boss with no friends.
When I was old, when I was down, when I was up, seems like everybody wanna come around. All I know, when I was down, nobody come around. No. When I was up, seems like everybody wanna come around. Every
It's a blessing. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's a bad thing. It's not really a bad thing. It's fine. Everybody's gonna live and die. I got the opportunity to, to see and talk before I leave. It's something just you and him. That's it. You gotta worry about nobody else. That's why I tell my kids to go to church, read the Bible. I've been reading the Bible to my kids. Well, they read the Bible. Pray. Yeah, whenever you're ready to jump up the game, do whatever, hey, you're still gonna be the way you are. Never gonna turn your back.
Amen.
The last 15 times, still go back. You gotta open that door, man. Practice. It's simple. Just do it. And he's gonna help you. Go to sleep tonight and not wake up tomorrow. Peaceful.
Man, Tony, that was Tony Montana featuring Ronnie Spencer, When I Was Up, man, dedicated to D-Town, man.
You know, the only reason I jumped back in the game was just to do a song for him, and then I just decided to do a whole album.
That's dope, bro.
You know, he used to always tell me, he's like, man, keep fucking with your music, Montana, for real, man. Fuck with your music, man. You got some good music, man. Fuck with it. And he always tell me, fuck with the music. I said, you know what? Fuck, I'm going to do a song for my boy.
Yeah.
And then I said, fuck, I'm going to do a whole album.
That's dope, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I know you don't, you're a your own self-critic at times, but bro, that album for real, man. Y'all go check out the Metal album. It's on YouTube right now, but it'll be on social and all the digital platforms here shortly. But really, bro, it's a really good album, man. A really, really good album.
I appreciate it. You know what? Even that the old album, though, first album to come up,
yeah,
that one, it got some pretty good bangers too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we were just listening to it a second ago, bro. So let's talk about that. We talked about the
highs and lows,
of the game, but when you were getting really, really going in the game, people don't understand maybe the level you were at. You know what I'm saying? And the opportunity that you were given around 1999 that end up coming, not coming into fruition because of 9/11, right? That's some crazy shit, bro. So you want to let them know what happened about that, man, on 9/11?
Oh yeah, that's some crazy. So I had started fucking around, fucking more with the music. I did a album with Fat Texas. We did we had like the whole city on lock and shit. I don't know, back in the day, like 100.7 and all that.
Yeah.
I had done that song for, I don't know, do you remember it said Fat Texas 100.7?
Yeah.
Remember that shit? Yeah. That was cool. That was my shit, right? Anyway, so back then, I was already doing shit for the radio, started working on the radio, right? And then I started getting more into the music. So I was doing the morning show with homie Marco, Baby Bash,
yeah,
my boy Bert, R.I.P. Bert, Big Bert Trevino, and we're doing a show called the what do you call it, the Chorizo Crew Morning Show.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing that for a little bit. Then they Bash and Bert went to go do some other stuff, and I stayed doing the show with homie Marco for a little bit. But the music business came calling more. You know what I'm saying? It was paying me more and shit. So
yeah.
I decided, I was gonna move on. You know what I mean? And I got with a record label called KMJ. I had my own record label, whatever.
Yeah.
But I got with a record label called KMJ Records, and it was gonna be. They're telling me that who they were gonna sign. They signed me because they wanted a Hispanic on their roster. Or whatever.
Yeah.
And back then it wasn't really that popular yet. for everybody to be mixing. Doing music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't see too many Latinos doing music with, like with Big Mello, Big Mello, Zero,
yeah.
Say the Truth, So they ended up signing Gorilla Mob, Zero, Big Mello, Cliche, and me, right? And we started doing music. You know what I mean? We started doing music, and I was about to get a deal. Well, I got a deal, right, with the record label called Sony BMG US Latin, right?
Yeah.
And anyway, so things were looking good. I was gonna go sign my deal on 9/11, man.
Man.
On 9/11, can you believe that?
Yeah.
On 9/11, man, they called me. They're like, I was a special invited guest of the Grammys. My label mate was gonna be Juan Sebastian. You know who that is, right?
Yeah.
That was gonna be my label mate. They already had me reserved, seats, hotel, everything. I was gonna go sign my deal, and it was gonna be what's crazy? It was gonna be a joint venture deal. It was gonna be an artist deal.
Yeah.
So the story behind that, right? Me and South Park Mexican sat across the table from each other, and when he got his deal with Universal, I got my deal with Sony, right in front of each other. Yeah, people don't know stories. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stories I don't say. You know what I mean? I don't talk a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the street, fool. We don't talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, long story short, everything was going good about signing my deal, and the morning of 9/11, I remember waking up, started smoking my weed, and this is back then. I always smoked that good shit. Bro. I had that good ass dodo, and woke up and my phone kept ringing, and it's my producer. He did a song on the 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying. His name's Avery Jones and shit. We call him AJ Scratch, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, hey man, turn the TV on, man. You ain't going nowhere. We're going to war. And I'm like, man, what the fuck are you talking about? We're going to war. What the fuck? And so I'm like, damn, what the fuck? He's like, turn your TV on, man. I go to turn my TV on, and I see a building on fire, right? And then I see another plane going and hitting the other building, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And there's like this, it's happening in New York.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm supposed to leave right now. Go get my paper, you know what I'm saying? Hey, dog, I get a call from the guy that was my representative, my A&R, and he's like, hey, man, everything's postponed indefinitely, man. And I'm like, what the fuck? The day I'm finally going to get my fucking deal, the Twin Towers come down, bro.
Damn, man.
Talk about bad fucking luck.
A lot of people don't understand, you knew, or not new, you still know, but like a young Trader Truth and Zero. And, guys like, even South Park and Baby Bash and stuff like that on the early days, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I've always, I don't know why, Isaac, when it comes to his music shit, I'm always like real quiet, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Some people like to push their music on people. I don't. Man.
Yeah.
I want to put my music out there, and if people like it,
they like
listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's play another video. Why don't you play another video?
Yeah, man. So look, speaking of, I think what you want to do, man?
I don't know. Let's do man. What you do like?
Let's do all we need is love, dog.
Oh man, you want to do that one? I'm like, oh man.
Nah, it's a good one, man.
That's I call this one my Michael Jackson song. Though.
It's a good song, man. So look, speaking of 9/11 and all that, all we need is some love, bro. We're good.
Fuck it, man. Play some goddamn love.
This one's Tony Montana featuring Marty Obey, man. Y'all check this one out. All I need is love.
Play some love.
Tony Montana.
The life story.
The life story, man.
Forward just a little bit. Just a little bit. Go a little bit forward.
Yeah.
All right. A little more. Right there. Yeah. One more. There you go. There you go.
So look, this one's Tony Montana featuring.
It's called Love Is All with Marty Obey.
Marty Obey. Y'all check this one out. Let me know what y'all think.
Yeah, let's light this world on fire. Marty Obey. Tony Montana. Yeah. Do it for the world. Yeah.
It's all about me. It's all about you. It's all about us. Tell me what we gon' do. It's all about me. It's all about you. It's all about us. Tell me what we gon' do.
Woke up, it's a sunny day. Didn't want to sleep the day away. Times are hard, but I make a way. Always pray for the world to change. There's no doubt in my mind. One day we'll overcome. We can all forget the past and come together as one.
Love is all we need.
Come on, everybody, one time, let's say that.
Love is all we need.
Come on, everybody. everybody, same time, let's say that. I got pain in my heart that click clacks. The only one I loved never came back. Off the porch, I was a youngin', baby, trying to find love in this world so crazy. Couldn't get it from the streets, same thing at the crib. Time to love myself, gotta get it how I live. Young Tony Mo when the world's so cold. One day I boss up, you already know.
Love's all we need.
Come on, everybody, one time, let's say that.
Love's all we need.
Come on, everybody, same time, let's say that. Love is what we need. Don't forget the people, everybody bleed. That's the way that life goes. All you have to do is open your soul.
Love is all we need.
Come on, everybody, one time, let's say that.
Love is all we need.
Come on, everybody, same time, let's say that. Love.
Directed by the world famous Compound Films.
Man, so that one was Tony Montana featuring Mario Bay. Love is all I need, man. Jay Glass, appreciate you, bro. We got
what's up,
Roberto.
my homeboy Jason Elizondo? What's up, baby?
We got Roberto Gonzalez.
What's up, Robert Gonzalez? Shout out, man.
We got Ramon Garcia, Justin Leon, Dorita, Martin Reina. Appreciate you, Martin. You know, my boy Martin Reina, he's a big norteño singer, bro, from the Dallas area. So, Martin, let's do a song, man. Let's do a song, bro. He's got that
man,
Ramon Ayala, you know, Cornelio Reina. Style,
I got a song for you, man. I got a song for you, man.
So,
Get at us, for real.
Martin, let's get it, bro. We got my good friend Conjunto Champs. Appreciate you tuning in, man. If y'all go follow the Conjunto Champs, he's got the Guadalupe Promotion Awards coming up soon. Y'all go check him out, bro. We got Jay said, "What's up, brother? Much love, homie."
Much love, homie. You already know.
So, yeah, bro. So, you know, here we are now, 1999. You know, 9/11 happened. You know, you had your deal on the table, and you know, you missed your flight, and then
missed my flight.
Missed your flight. Missed. You know,
that sounds fun.
You know, bro, as your friend, dog, people can look at that as two ways, right?
Yeah.
As a positivity person, you know.
Oh yeah. I've been
the way I would look at it is like, it just wasn't, you know, God wasn't ready for you to put that out.
No.
And also you needed a little more seasoning in college.
That needs some more fucking sazon.
Yeah, you need a little more sazon. You know, sitting in that 4 hots in the cot. You know, you needed that sazon, that seasoning.
Oye, güero,
the best part when it says, te quieres más duro, huh? Why you gotta be like that, dog? Why you gotta be like that, man? But, you know, really, my favorite is Big Al, dog. He's like, you get it all. Cigs, drugs, hell, the works. Pinto beans? No pintos for you. Nothing but Texas market. He wasn't even supposed to be funny.
Hey, I watched that. You know what's so funny? I watched that movie on LSD and shit, man.
Nah.
Hey, listen, me and my brother Snoop and shit. What's up, bro? What's up, Snoop? Me and my brother watched it on 2 hits of acid, dog. And all we did was laugh. You could see the fake mustache on fucking Magic and shit. Yeah. And you can see like right through everything and shit. Yeah. Like, hey, dog, we laughed for like 13 hours straight, dog. We were fucking.
You know,
laughing.
Magic. You know, Mike Rivas. You know, he's Cuban.
Yeah.
Tu gente, tu paisano.
Oye, chico, ¿qué tú estás haciendo? Yo soy cubano, mexicano, puertorriqueño, hijo de puta.
Chinga su madre. You know, Mike Rivas, the guy that played Magic, is best friends with Manny from Scarface. Did you know that, dog? Manny from Scarface, God,
Lorenzo,
Steven, right? Esteban
Lorenzo or some shit.
You know, but he goes Steven Bauer. Steven Bauer is not his name. His name's Esteban something. But, you know, Cubans, you know, because y'all fancy Caribbean people. You know, hey, shout out to all my people from St. Croix and Dominican Republic, because that's the kind of Caribbeans. We're like, you know, raza people over there, you know. Yeah. You know, Cubans, y'all try to be eccentric and you know, becomes Stephen Bauer and Mike Rivers because Magic his stage name is Mike Rivers.
What's his real name?
Probably Miguel Rivas. But you know he played linebacker for the Dolphins. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro. Homeboy, Stephen Bauer from Scarface, Manny from Scarface was his best friend.
Oh wow!
And Manny looked out for him and got him here and then helped him out and then got him in Distinguished Gentleman and some other movies. You know what I mean? So, Magic. But speaking that, the whole point I wanted to get to is in the whole movie Blood In and Blood Out, Magic is Mike Rivas. You know the guy who plays Magic is a Cuban actor. You know?
Yeah.
And the whole movie, he does a great Chicano accent, right?
Yeah.
Until the one point where he's mad and he like hits the set. He's like, "You're making a horrible mistake. What are you blind?" like his Chicano accent. Like he forgot.
He went straight white.
He went straight white guy. The whole movie, the rest of the movie, when he's like, "Now for my brown brother, sign or tortilla," and he's like, "Where's my chop, porco?" You know, like, hey, everything was on point until that one point when he lost his accent.
Great mistake, Johnny.
Jesus
Christ.
Shiver me timbers.
We're going down if you do that.
That boy broke his accent dropped on that one part, dog. And I like Magic a lot in that movie. Dog. Shout out to Mike Rivas. You know, like I said, he was a linebacker for the Dolphins. And if like I know it's getting off subject, but like no bullshit, bro. If you've never seen Distinguished Gentleman with Eddie Murphy and Mike Rivas comes out in that movie too, go watch it, bro. Because you know Eddie Murphy is a comedic actor, right? But Distinguished Gentleman, he's using the name of an old white guy to be a mayor of a town. Then he ends up like it was kind of like some bullshit, but then it gets into some serious shit that they're poisoning like the people, but the people that are poisoning is like, bro, it really like hocus pocus, right? Like it's showing you, but they're doing it laughing, so you don't take it seriously until you're a grown man and understand things. And you go back and watch it, and you're like, nah, bro, like this is some.
They had everything in plain sight.
It's a dirty business, bro. You know what I mean? Like, so y'all go check that movie out, Distinguished Gentleman with Eddie Murphy and my boy Mike Rivas. Magic is in there. You're making a horrible mistake. What are you gonna say? What are you blind? And the rest of the movie, he's got the accent down because he's Cuban. Yeah. You know, and like, you know.
No, that was honestly, it was a good movie until I watched it on Acid, dog.
Nah.
After that movie was never the same.
That movie, Blood In and Blood Out.
I love it. It's a cult. It's a cult classic. But what I'm saying, after you watch it on LSD, it'll never be the same to you. You'll be.
But have you ever seen like some more Chicano movies like Walking Proud is.
You know what's okay? You know you want to hear some fucking funny ass shit, right? You know why I wouldn't watch those kind of Chicano movies? Because they didn't represent our culture out here.
1,000. They're all California based.
Yes. You know, respect to the culture in California, right? But Texas has been different. You know what I mean? So I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that.
We've been different.
My shit was like more like the chancla and more the Mexican mom. You know, super Mexican. Fresh Mexican mom. You know
and you know, like this is what I try to tell people, right? Like even myself, you know, like we're from Houston, right? And shout out to my grandpa, he passed away, but I love you very much, grandpa. You know, his fifth family or so, you know, he was living in Brownsville. And every time I would go out to Brownsville and go shout out to my Molina family and I go see my family in Brownsville, you know, the girls would be like, man, I'll be killing out there. And the girls would be like, I like how you talk and say you talk like a black boy. And I'm like, what do you mean talk like a black boy? Like, I'm from Houston, like, okay, because in Texas, if we're from Texas, right? If I meet somebody from Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, the Valley, you know, Brownsville, I know they're from there because I can hear it in their accent, right? I don't feel I have an accent. You know, when I speak and I'm using correct vernacular, you know, I don't speak with an accent. If I'm talking and we're drinking and we're partying, you know, and I'm talking street bullshit, it's
gumbo.
It's gonna be, you know, Houston sound. You know what I mean? And like you said, you know, a lot of people say, well, you sound black. If people call me on the phone, they think I'm black. People talk to me on the video games, they think I'm black. But I gotta try to tell people, we are the most urbanized Chicanos out of all Chicanismo in the whole United States, including New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, you know, where El Paso, you know what I mean? Because I've been to El Paso. El Paso makes up Chicanos in El Paso is like 90% of all people there. But they still talk like that, bro. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, dog, come on, man, slow the fuck up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you just talk different.
Houston, we're such a melting pot. And you know, like, for example, I played sports all my life. A majority of my friends were black because I played sports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My dad played sports. Majority of his friends were black. You know what I'm saying? And it's just part of it because we play sports. So we grow and we're in such a melting pot. Like some of my best friends growing up were black and they stayed not in my house. And you know, like, but even like now we work in the plants and, you know, I meet people from all over the city and stuff like that, all over the world, you know, and everybody, again, like in Houston, we're all urbanized, Latino, Chicano mix, even the Indians and the Vietnamese.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, I understand some kind of the culture. Yeah.
Yes, bro.
I mean, especially, as many tacos as they sell off Edgeburg, man, that's enough. Edgeburg's enough to fucking make a motherfucker know about, you know, the culture. You know what I mean? So many taco stands out there. God damn.
Man, did you ever go to do Showbiz Pizza right there on
that big old fucking scary ass goddamn
you know, I swear, you know,
Bob and shit
when I told you I had a photographic memory, bro. Like we used to live in Grand Park Village off of Ritchie and Jackson. And we went to Showbiz for a birthday party. And remember they used to have the big gorilla and he would play the piano and sing.
Oh, yeah.
He was like Barry White is who he basically was.
Billy Bob, whatever the fuck.
Billy Bob was the bear playing the guitar.
That's the one that made me kind of.
And he was on the side. The gorilla was like Barry White. He had a deep voice. He was playing the piano. Man, one time I had a dream. Me and my brother Stress, we was there. And I was like a little boy and I had a dream, dog. Nigga, I got so scared of my life. Because I had a dream that he was like playing and he was like, ah. And he like flipped the piano. He came after me. But I was like a little boy, dog. So I didn't really like going to
give me some of that shit you spoke.
I know, bro.
Give me some of that shit you spoke.
Did you ever go to Pistol Pete's right there?
Man, that Pistol Pete's already had kids.
Damn, dog.
I'm telling you, I'm fucking 76 years old, man.
You know, me and my brothers, we used to hustle them dudes. I used to put my little baby brother Chris Clue. He used to put them up, and he would like click the thing for the basketball, so we would get all the tokens. Nigga, we some gangster stuff.
Oh, while people be putting, he'd be clicking it.
Yeah, so you know, like in the basketball game, you know, you shoot the ball, passes through the hoop, and it clicks.
Yeah.
We would put him up there, and he would go click to make it seem, and then we would give you all the tokens.
Oh wow!
But we was hustling, dog. We was hustling that Chuck E. Cheese and Showbiz Pizza and Pistol Pete's, dog. You know.
Oh my goodness, dog.
But I know for a fact you ain't never been to Poncho's and had to tell somebody you was 10 when you was like 17. Then you get your it's your birthday that day. Got your little not yogurt, Jello.
You don't look that young, motherfucker.
My dad would be like, "Yeah, my sons are 13. Dad, we're 35, bro. This is like last week. I had my kids with me."
Hey, that's crazy. Raise the flag.
Damn, bro, Poncho's, man. But you know, so let me get back to it, bro. Sorry, we could be here for 5 hours, dog, just talking bullshit. So you know, like I said, I really wanted this to be about you, man. And
no, it's all good. It's all good.
You know,
I'm having fun. Thanks.
You know, you went away for your college, and you know, what was something? Let's take it to that point again. Let's ask you that same question, man. Like, now this is the opposite effect. And I want you to like, what were some good things, some bad things, and then your overall summary of going away to college, bro?
Oh man, being clean, sober, you know, in shape, spiritually, mentally, clarity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though you're going through a lot of shit, like if you take it serious, you know what I mean. If
you ain't going nowhere,
you know what I'm saying? You got to take yourself seriously.
Yeah, bro.
Because God will put you somewhere, right, where you don't want to be, right, but He's putting you there for a reason, right. So it was like a refining moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of people go away, you know, to school like that, and when they come back, they're the same person. Why? Because they don't realize the situation they're in. You know, they don't take time to, you know, to build back better. You know, make themselves, make themselves better. And I did, man. I you know, the good thing about the only good thing about that, I got my CDL when I was in there, and that's what I've been doing. I've been driving trucks for a while, man. But that's what I do for work. You know what I mean? But the love of my life is music, of course. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. So you know, like you said before, though, bro. You know, like it's Christmas Day, and you ain't even got a few bucks to get you some soup stuff.
Yeah, that's what.
And from a person like yourself, where again you had the money to do whatever you wanted to do. You wanted to go to Red Lobster and get some extra biscuits. That's how we are fancy niggas in Mexico. Yeah. You know, you could have got the biscuit. You could have got the lobsterita, the big one. Yeah. Hey, baby, go ahead and supersize that. I would have bought
the bar. I would have bought the bar.
So now, you know, but you know, all the years you had to go away to college and stuff like that. As the ultimate summary of it, you know what I mean? what do you feel was your biggest takeaway from that, bro?
I mean, really, honestly, I can't say there was a takeaway. You know why? Because sometimes people move so fast. You know, I was moving so fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I honestly think if that wouldn't happen to me, I probably wouldn't even be alive. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Because I was moving so fast. So when I tell I was moving so fast, it was serious back then. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? It was real serious for me.
Believe me.
It was real serious for me. So I was just doing too much. You know what I mean? And that happened, and it was like a fluke. You know what I mean? Like my best friend at the time, he just fucking ratted me out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight up. There's no line about it. There's no making shit up. He ratted me out. You know what I mean? So anyway, long story short, it was just I just feel like when things happen like that to somebody, God will sit you down sometimes, man, so you can pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You pay attention. And if you don't pay attention, you're not gonna get it. You know what I mean? I got it. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say it was a negative. Of course, a negative, not being around your family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, hey, when you're real with the shit like I was back then, you got to know what you're playing for. You know what I mean? You got to know you're playing for keeps. You know what I'm saying? Like, win, lose, or draw, you got to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Be a man about that shit. So, that's why I laugh when I hear all these people saying, I'm doing this, people bragging. Like, they don't realize they're taking like penitentiary chances and shit, thinking it's a joke. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's just real.
And you lived it, right? And so when you were, let me give a shout out to my boy Rick Mancha. Rick Mancha, I had Rick here on my podcast as well. And he told his story, and about how he had to go to college and all that stuff too. And
shout out Rick Mancha, man.
Rick Mancha, H-Town Bad Boys, man. Appreciate it. We also got Dion. Dion was on the show as well. Dion had to go to college, man, from A1 Entertainment. Like some things we don't understand, right? I'm sure nobody ever inspires to say, well, I'm going to do this, and one day I'm going to get busted, and I'm going to be happy with that. But like you said, though, bro, if it didn't happen, what is the consequence of it? Yes, you had to sacrifice your life, part of your life, right, to get through that. The opposite side of that, what is the opposite equation? You could be in the fucking ground, and there is no more life.
And you know what's crazy? I lost a lot of friends, man. A lot of friends that that are gone. A lot of friends that have got locked up for a long time. You know what I mean? I've lost a lot of people. And so when I left, it was so crazy. It's like I left at the right time. A lot of people started getting picked up by the feds, and just different things happening to different people I knew. You know what I mean? But I was associated with a lot of people. But I feel like I tell you, sometimes it's for your own good. Like I can't, I'm older. You know what I mean? But I don't feel older. I was preserved for a little while. You know what I mean? So everything happens for a reason. I just the worst part of it, of course, is not being with the family, but. I mean, you live and you learn, bro. You go through things like that. That's what makes you who you are today. Not only that,
100%.
And not only that, that's what reflects on the music that I write.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I write from a lot of struggle, a lot of strife, a lot of hard times. You know what I mean? That's just that's when I guess when I get out there. And of course, I rap about different things. You know what I mean? But I rap about the reality of what's going on, not only with me. I know a lot of people, if they listen to my music, they'll relate. You know what I mean?
No, 100%, bro. It's authentic, and you can feel that, and you can hear it, and you can sense it in your voice. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that now, like I've told this like last week, right? I had my podcast last week, and it was just myself, and that was just an open discussion on things.
Yeah.
And when we grew up, there was no claiming to be, right? Because there was no social media. Like back in the day, if I would say, hey, I'm doing this, hey, guess what? You're going to get checked to make sure you're doing this, and then you are who you are. Physically checked or checked, and you know what I mean, checked. You know what I'm saying? Now, checked on Facebook just means, hey, do I got that blue one on the side? Because I paid for my money, and whoever I gloat to be on Facebook, on Instagram, on all social media, that's who I am. Regardless if there's any type of reality behind that, as long as I portray that character, because social media made it so that we're characters now.
Yeah, of course.
This is not who we are.
You're a brand.
We're a brand. We're a character of what we want to be. Yeah. You actually live the life of who you are and who you say you are and what you've been.
And it ain't nothing nice, man. So I laugh with the people out here. At the end of the day, look, everybody has a gimmick, right, to sell. You know what I mean? But if you really been out there, you know, it's not a gimmick. You know what I mean? It's not a gimmick. It's nothing to be proud of. I'm just saying it's nothing to play with. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing to play with. You know, just that's why I don't do that type of music, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't do that type.
Nah, and you know, like let me play this one too, right quick, man. We got Tony Montana featuring Small Boy Out the Mud, man.
Yeah.
And that's a good one to
one of my favorite ones.
Kind of understand of everything that you know you've been through and where you're going. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, all these songs that we played so far in the Metal album and the book one, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
They're available on YouTube. We're gonna have the Metal back on all digital and streaming services here soon. But y'all check this one out, man. It's called Out the Mud featuring Small Boy, Tony Montana.
Yeah.
I came up out the mud when nobody was fucking with me. Then I came up. Now everybody wants a piece. I came up out the mud when nobody was fucking with me. Then I came up. Now everybody wants a piece. Now I'm dipping on that grain, swinging lane to lane, rolling candy panes, stacking money in the bank. Came up out the mud when nobody was fucking with me.
Ain't no love, this world is cold. You can't tell me nothing, bro. All my life I've paid the price. Struggle, pain, and sacrifice. That's my life, I can't complain. Hustle in the fucking game. Get it, chop it, double up. That's just how I did my thing. Came up out the mud, now I'm flipping in the foreign. I don't need no Louis or no Gucci, that's just boring. Back to the music once again, it's on. Had to swing back through to claim my throne. Tony Montana on the microphone. Check 1, 2, I'm in my zone. Return to the real, no controversy. I hold my nuts while you're holding purses. Never switched up, never told. Half G streets, they already know.
When nobody was fucking with me, then I came up. Now everybody wants a piece. I came up out the mud when nobody was fucking with me. Then I came up. Now everybody wants a piece. Now I'm dipping on that grain, swinging lane to lane, rolling candy panes, stacking money in the bank. Came up out the mud when nobody was fucking with me.
Soy cabrón de la calle, nunca tuve padre. Vengo del lodo donde está el desmadre. Mota, putas, chiva y coca, eso es parte de mi vida loca. Tiempo duro sobreviví, 7 años en la cárcel como yo sufrí. Los putos amigos se olvidaron de mí, pero siempre sigo firme, no me quedan así. Soy Tony Montana, mexicano, cubano, bien orgulloso de ser chicano. Canto por mi raza en todos los lados, lo hago por los pobres y los olvidados. Peleando hasta el fin como un soldado, en mi coche en la noche, lado a lado. Fumando de la buena, celebrando, que vamos para arriba, no estoy quebrado. Hay que ser humilde, el dinero no te hace. Nunca cambiaré, siempre tengo base. No me rajo, sigo adelante. Desde el lodo salió un diamante.
When nobody was fucking with me, then I came up. Now everybody wants a piece. I came up out the mud when nobody was fucking with me, then I came up. Now everybody wants a piece. Now I'm dipping on that grain, swinging lane to lane, rolling candy panes, stacking money in the bank. Came up out the mud when nobody was fucking with me.
Man, that.
Soy cabrón de la calle, nunca tuve padre. Vengo del lodo donde sale desmadre. Mota, putas, chiva y coca. Eso es parte de mi vida loca. Tiempo duro sobreviví. 7 años en la cárcel como yo sufrí. Los putos amigos se olvidaron de mí, pero siempre sigo firme, no me quiebran así. Soy Tony Montana, mexicano, cubano, bien orgulloso de ser chicano. Canto por mi raza en todos los lados. Lo hago por los pobres y los olvidados. Peleando hasta el fin como un soldado en mi coche en la noche, lado a lado. Fumando de la buena, celebrando que vamos para arriba, no estoy quebrado. Aquí estoy humilde, el dinero no te hace. Nunca cambiaré, siempre tengo base. No me rajo, sigo adelante. Desde el lodo salió un diamante.
Damn. Damn.
I got it, right? I got it.
That's a dope one, man. Let me catch back up. We got Grisela, appreciate you tuning in. Sergio Flores, appreciate you, bro. Jose Ordonez, Orlando Garcia. And then we got Jay Glass. He says, that one goes hard, my brother. Then Rick Mancha says, tell Tony that's tight, bro.
Thank you. Hey, I'm trying to be versatile, man. Me gusta hacer de todo, representando para toda mi gente. Ya saben, Antonio Dominguez, a.k.a. Tony Mo.
Tony Pinche Mota. Tony Mo. Hey, Rick, next time, and then we got DJ X. What's up, brother? Man, if you need a DJ in the city of Houston, get with my boy DJ X, man, Xavier Aranda. You know, not only DJ X can not only do Conjunto, Tejano, rap, hip, that boy can take you back. That's my DJ too, him and DJ Side. Shout out to DJ
Shout out
X.
DJ X, DJ Side, right?
DJ X, DJ Side. DJ Side was at the Wax Museum, man. Whenever I do the, I didn't do it this month, but next month we're going to go back and we're going to have the Temple of Boom, the classic hip hop. Man, DJ X and DJ Side killed it that night, bro. Like when DJ X was like, hey, bro, I can do the classic boom bap. I was like, okay, you know, I'm always a little lyrious. I ain't gonna lie. Because to say that like
yeah,
that boom
he
bap,
takes his boom bap real serious.
hey, man, DJ X killed it that night. Shout out to your beautiful wife. I know it was her birthday yesterday or the day before. Happy birthday. And, you know, DJ X, man, you need a DJ here in the Houston area. Make sure y'all shout out to my boy DJ X. He'll get with you, man. DJ Side. Rick Mancha, look, Rick, next time we have a karaoke night, I'm going to get you here with Tony, man. We're going to chop it up and canta y todas las noches. Hey.
No, we need to work on some music.
Rick, come on, Rick. You know my boy Rick Mancha, he sings Tejano music, Conjunto music.
Man, I got a song for him. Hey, Rick, I got a song for you, man.
And Rick is down. Like, hey, look, so when I did the interview with Rick, right? Mm-hmm. Rick came and we did the interview. We did the podcast. I think he was like episode number 8 or so. Me and Rick, we stay here till like 4 o'clock in the morning, bro. He had some stuff he wanted to record. I said, Rick, this is my home. This is my house. Like, you know, down. I got you, bro. Like, let's go. So, man, we recorded till like 4 o'clock in the morning. He had to take pictures to show his wife. I had to show my wife that, hey, we're here.
Wow.
We're working on music. Because like I told my wife, and I told his wife the other night at Iris's birthday, you know, like, bro, yes, this is my house here in Baytown. But when I'm in my studio, like this is my studio.
Yeah,
I'm in my own world. Look, bro, I got one clock right here that I can see, dog. Yeah. Like I know the people can't see it here, but I have literally one clock that's right in front of this camera that I can see the time. When I'm in here and I'm working on music and there's something that I want to do, it's hard for me to I'm creating, I'm working, bro. Yeah. Like and when you're in that zone and you know that in the music, when you're in that vibe, I don't want to stop that. Like, hey, I don't know if lightning's gonna strike twice. This
is what music feels like to me and shit. In the physical sense, look, it's like this. Look.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah, man. And then once it's in, I gotta get that 5 minutes of you know.
Hey, Rick, I'm serious about it. We're gonna set it up for real. I'm gonna talk to Isaac and we'll make something happen. And my homeboy Jason Lozano, he brought up cruising down Richmond Ave in the vet, hitting up T-Town in 1997.
Hey, bro, look.
Shout out, Jason. Hey, we used to fucking sit in my driveway and hit his switches on this fucking Ford Ranger with ghost patterns. We sit there till like 6 in the morning, just hitting switches, all fucking funny hell.
Bothering your fucking neighbors and all that shit, man.
I lived in the country.
You said Rosie Carey, that was your tia?
Yeah.
Yeah, she sent a love, man. She sent number love and some. It didn't show up, but on this side. But yeah, DJ X, I know you're ready, man. I'm ready. We're gonna have it next month, bro. I skipped this month, but we're gonna do it again, bro. You know, you're my DJ. You and DJ Side are gonna be on that show, man. Rick, hey, we're gonna get it set up. We're gonna get it going, bro. My cousin Maria, I love you very much. Thank you very much for tuning in with us. But you know, man, I think you and Rick, we can make some good shit happen. Man. Rick is a phenomenal singer, man. He's a very experienced guy. You know, he did his time. He's went to college. He's trying to do the righteous path now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hey, Rick, you're a metal like me. We're gonna play a song in metal.
We're gonna play metal here.
I dedicate this song to all the metals out there, man.
That's facts, man. Rick's a good dude, bro.
I'm down to work. Man. I'm down to work, man. We got 2 good writers right here.
Yeah,
2 excellent writers right here.
Make it happen.
Yep.
So, you know, like you were telling with Jason, you know, like in T-Town and the Richmond days, Bro, one time, me and my boy Rick Sanchez, shout out to my boy Rick Sanchez and the from the Pasadena Cantina, and Omar Sanchez. One day we was out in Richmond, and during that same time, right? We used to not go into clubs. We used to just cruise Richmond up and down the block, just fucking with girls and partying.
You didn't have to go in.
You didn't have to go in the club. We waited till like about 1 o'clock and we would leave.
They start coming out.
Yeah, they start coming out and cruising.
It's like fishing.
Bro, right on the opposite side of T-Town, right? On the opposite side of Richmond.
Yeah.
This dude got punched one time, dog, like the nastiest punch I ever heard. So, dude.
Like me falling apart.
We were in Omar used to have a little low rider, right?
Yeah.
We were in low rider. We were in the car. I had just, because with my brother's stress, I tell people like I had got DMX and Pitbull's first album as a promo because they would put a stamp through the barcode at a show with him. And then I had got Nelly's Country Grammar before it even came out, way before, like in '98, before it came out in like 2000.
Yeah.
So I would be jamming Nelly's Country Grammar before it even came out because I got it as a promo at a show.
Yeah.
And we were in Omar's car. The music was loud. We're down, baby. Nelly, right? And then on the opposite side of T-Town, these dudes was just like getting into it. This dude got punched, bro. So fucking disgusting. Over Nelly's Country Grammar in the car. You still heard the like, damn, bro.
Why do you think he punched him? Because he didn't like him?
Nah, but you know how that shit is back in the day. But I give him credit. His homeboy, this black dude, comes running and does like a Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat jump kick on this dude. And I'll never forget this other dude had a nightstick. Remember those like nightsticks you could fold out to make long? Yeah. He had one of them and he was trying to hit that black dude. But that black dude was smart and got up close. So he couldn't swing. So he was trying to swing like... But the dude was too close to his body. But hey, man, that was like,
hey, the shit you remember. Huh?
Yeah, I got a photograph. Remember, bro?
No, my homeboy bringing up T-Town.
But yeah, bro, Jason bringing up T-Town, man. Like I'm telling you, bro, that was like the T-Town, Peter's Wildlife, like all that. You go down to Richmond Avenue. You're a little bit older than I am, but I couldn't even get in there, bro. We was hanging out on the outside, like Chris Brown says. How you gonna hate when you can't even get in? You can't even get in the club. We was hanging on the outside because we couldn't get in.
Funny story about T-Town.
Yeah, bro.
I remember Fat Joe when I used to fuck with Fat Joe back then. I was working on the radio. Plus, I was doing like shows already. I was doing, it was coming together for me. And he's like, hey, yo, I want you to I want you to come to the show, man. Come to hang out. And every time he come in town, he called me. He's like, Montana, where you at? I'm like, I'm over here. He's like, man, the Galleria, come get me. You know what I mean? So I go over there, chill with him. We'd ride around him. I had to whip. I had to,
Yeah.
And we were chilling. He's Cuban too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're chilling, whatever.
No, I thought he was Puerto Rican. The boy lying.
He's Cuban and Puerto Rican.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. So his lady at the time liked my music and stuff.
Yeah.
And she would always like, hey, give me, I would give her some CDs and say, like, I love this song, whatever. And Joe, listen to my music.
Yeah. No, and I know he does because I've seen the messages.
So one day, Fat Joe had a show at T-Town, and he's like, I go up there with them, right? And I told Bash, I saw Baby Beast back then, right?
Yeah.
I said, come on, man, let's go to the show. And he said, all right. So we go to the show, and in the middle of the show, Fat Joe stops the show, and he's like, hey, Tony Montana, where you at? I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm like, what? I'm in the back smoking weed, getting fucked up and shit. And I go up on stage. He calls me on stage, and then he does the handle up, handle up song with Bash that I did or whatever. And we did that song. Bash was tripping and shit. Man, that shit was packed to the fucking brim, dog. I'll never forget that shit.
What was it? What club was that in?
That was at T-Town.
T-Town.
Yeah, that was at T-Town, man.
It
was at least like 10,000 people, dog. Not 10,000. It was at least like 5,000 people.
When I had Cartier here, and Cartier is my partner from the Pharmacy Studios. So if you need some beats, you need to get some songs, you need to get in the studio, let them know, man. It's the Pharmacy Studios. We got a lot of music coming out with Cash Money. We got a lot of money a lot of music. I wish it was money. A lot of money coming out. A lot of money coming out. That ain't no lie. A lot of music coming out, man. Check out Cartier, man. It's the Pharmacy. That's my partner. Love you, bro. But when Cartier, Cartier is from the north side, like straight north, like how we're south side representatives. Cartier is the north side equivalent of Isaac, right? He's north side to north side. And Cartier is a little bit younger than me. And I was telling him, like, back in the day, he didn't understand, like, when you would go to like Coco Loco, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you were
Club AM.
Yeah, you're out of your element.
That's like right, that's like so. they would play like DJ Screw, like Little Kiki, South Side, the South Side, and then they would put the Michael Watts. I represent that North Side.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he didn't understand that's like in the Colosseum of Rome and the gladiators are all standing there. You know what I mean? Like you inciting violence with these songs, dog.
Yeah, man. No, but you couldn't play one song without the other. You know, you have to represent for everybody.
Hey, the South Side comes first. That's what I'm gonna say. Shout out to the Don, Little Kiki, because you know we have a song.
South Side comes first.
South Side comes first, dog. South Side.
No, man.
I represent. You know,
I represent this, man.
I represent all of Houston too, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm an H-Town, you know, person. I got family, you know, but I've explained this even when Cartier was here. You know, I had family from the.
you didn't see what I did, huh?
With that boy dancing.
No, I was set tripping.
Oh shit, dog! Calm down, dog. Don't be throwing on no Edgebrook crew. Know your rights is gonna get mad, dog. And Ralph Santiago.
I was spending Latinos.
Oh, I thought you were doing EBC. You're gonna have Ralph Santiago and Nelson.
Shout out to the Edgebrook crew, man. Shout out to the
Manifesto. All these other.
Shout out to the Edgebrook crew.
But you know, like I was selling Cartier, dog. Like back in the day, like Coco Loco was like right at the wrong time, though. You know what I mean? Because Club AM, it was right around the block, and that shit would go.
Hey man, I remember. Listen, I remember selling a show out of Coco Loco, dog.
Damn,
like getting in there and shit, and looking like my show was gonna be a dud. And then I get on stage,
and
the whole motherfucker Coco Loco wasn't that big anyway, but that whole motherfucker was filled up, man. 2 weeks later, they gotta fucking get the boot.
Damn. You couldn't go to Coco Loco, you know what I'm saying, without expecting
so many stories,
rumbles and all kind of shit, because it was right at that right spot where North Side and South Side kind of met together at the same spot. You know,
Southwest, it was party town, basically.
But
you know what I mean?
and this is what people don't understand. Southeast of Houston is one sector, right? Like one people, one raza, one culture, one onda.
I mean, it's like the same everywhere.
You go to North Side of Houston, and I had family from the North Side of Houston. When we would go see them, it was like a whole nother.
Yeah, because you know what, everything spread apart. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Everything spread apart.
But you know, Coco Loco was like right at that right spot where it would make it where it would be the
neutral spot.
The neutral spot.
Club AM.
You know what I mean?
That's what I say. It's party town. You know what I mean?
So look, man,
I was trying to get you to play Metal Metal. You want to play Metal Metal?
Yeah, bro. Let me play one more before we play Metal Metal, man. Let me play this one, dog.
Yeah, because my wife already called me.
Damn.
She said I better get home.
Damn,
man.
I don't want you to get beat up, dog. Let me play one more, and we'll talk a little bit more. We'll be out of here soon, man. So look, y'all check this one out. This one's Be Free. Talking about, you know, going to college and then getting out.
I'll be there in a little bit.
You know, this one's Tony Montana featuring Ruben Moreno. Be Free, man. Y'all check this one out. Let me know what y'all think. Here we go with this one.
Hello?
Yo, what's up, Montana? What's up, big bro?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man.
Congratulations, man. I heard you was out.
Thank you.
Just got a question to ask you, man. How does it feel to be out?
Feels good to be free.
It feels so good to be free. I'm out here chasing my dream. La vida es para vivir. Dale ganas. It feels so good to be free. I'm out here chasing my dream. La vida es para vivir. Dale ganas.
Mira, a mí me vale madre lo que digan. Muchos hacen mal y luego se persinan. I'm just trying to live, don't need a rhyme or reason. One thing that I know, everybody got a season. Si me toca, no me toca, el camino siempre sigue. Vuelo como águila y siempre sigo firme. Keep chasing my dreams, man, I love the street. Against the odds is how it is, y'all know how I'm feeling.
It feels so good to be free. I'm out here chasing my dream. La vida es para vivir. Dale ganas. It feels so good to be free. I'm out here chasing my dream. La vida es para vivir. Dale ganas. Mami, you know I'ma get it. Dale, you know I'ma quit it. Ane, You already know. You only got one life. You know you gotta live it. Boss up, it's a crazy world we live in. Ooh, what's a man to do? Ooh, yeah.
I'ma win the war if I start the fight. If I did you wrong, I'm gonna make it right. One thing about life, you can't compromise. Have to get up out the rain cause it's cold outside. Cada día hay que sobrevivir. Nunca tengas miedo, la vida es así. Peleando bien duro hasta el final. Síguele dando, dale ganas.
It feels so good to be free. I'm out here chasing my dream. La vida es para vivir. Dale ganas. It feels so good to be free. I'm out here chasing my dream. La vida es para vivir. Dale ganas. Dale, hey, dale, hey, dale,
All right, man. That was Tony Montana featuring Ruben Meno. Be Free, bro. It's a dope video, bro. Dope one, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out my homeboy Swift, big boy, man, from San Antonio. Well, from Cali actually, from Los Angeles. He shot that video for me, and the concrete helped him edit it, and it was a wrap. Nice little video. I like it.
Yeah, bro. Give me a few more shout outs, man. We got Cesar Hernandez from Heavyweight Music. Appreciate you, bro. You know my boys from Heavyweight Music, man. The big dudes be dancing.
Yeah.
You know, they do music too, man. Y'all go check them dudes out, man. Triple P and little A, man. Heavyweight Music, bro. They're everywhere, man. Y'all go check them dudes out.
Shout out Heavyweight Music, man, for real, man.
Nick Parrish, appreciate you, bro. We got my niece Maritza, Jesse Ortiz.
Jesse, what's up, Jesse?
We got my son Giovanni. Appreciate you tuning in, Giovanni.
Hey, Giovanni.
Jesse Ortiz says hello.
Hey, Jesse has an album that he said he can't find, right? It was book 2 that I never released, man.
That you did?
Yeah.
All the way done.
Yeah, all the way done.
Jesse, come on, dog.
You gotta find it, Jesse.
Come on, Jesse. Let me know, man.
You gotta find it.
Let me know what the ticket is, bro. We need that album, dog.
Hey, dog. Hey, that was some good music too, man. I had a song I had to wrote for my mom on there. Oh man, that was a hard ass album, man.
I love you too, Marie. I love my cousin. She's on here. Yeah, I know, Jesse. Come on, man. Let us know, bro. Let us know where we can get the album out so we can get it out there. He has like the tracks, the studio sessions,
the whole song,
like
completed song, mastered.
Damn.
Yeah, he said he said he got it somewhere.
This ain't never been put out though.
Never been put out.
Damn, bro.
Hey, they're classics. See, I got Big Mello on one of them.
Damn.
Yeah.
People don't even know Big Mello and these guys that you're associated with. And
coming
up.
Back in the day, I've done music with a lot of big names, man. I've been blessed to, it's been fun, man. It's been fun. I do music for the fun of it, man. You know what I mean? At first, I tried to do it for the money because back then it was a hustle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you want to get a banger or whatever, but I mean, music.
And
is
Jason
music.
says he remembers those songs, man. Jay Glass says I remember those songs.
Hey, man, you already know.
But if you can find them, Jesse, let me know, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. He says they're stashed. Come on, Jesse. You can't stash them from the whole world, bro. We need it, dog. And they ain't never been put out nowhere, dog. Nobody's even heard of them, man. And that's what I was telling my brother Stress, like there was times that I went with Stress one time, him, Cabretti, Bruce Bang, Nelson, and a few other people. We went to a studio like late night and recorded a song, and I don't even know what anybody ever did with that song, bro. If I could ever get the studio sessions, because The Word Is Yours Entertainment is not only an entertainment company, but I also have my own publishing company. You know what I'm saying? So I can publish this music and get it out there for the world to hear, bro. And that's what I was telling my brother, and he was like, bro, that's just water in the bro, that's like your artistry. Shout out to my brother Stress and Victor Villalba Manic.
Yeah.
They had a group, Affiliated Intelligence, you know what I mean? And if I could ever get hold of that album again that him and Seneca made, I would put those albums out. And I know John Jenkins told me, 45, Spinks 45, John Jenkins was telling me he had an album with everybody on it that he's going to give me so I can get it out there. So I need to get with John tomorrow, man. I'm going to get that album out there. Maybe you're on there, dog. It's got a bunch of people that everybody
know. I might have jumped on something.
Like I said, I've known Bruce Bang since I've been a young kid. Shout out to the big bro Bruce Bang, man.
Bruce Bang, he did. Yeah,
Bruce was like
he did
the
a beat.
biggest in the city.
He did
bro.
the beat free beat.
Did he really?
Yeah, that's Bruce Bang.
Bruce is like one of the biggest engineers in the city. He was on the Super Bowl With Usher, he's doing some
Man.
residency in Las Vegas
I
now.
only fuck with the best, man.
Hey,
Okay.
man. Hey, man. So that means I must be the best because you're my
I
friend.
only fuck with the best, man. Hey, what's up, baby?
You gotta add yourself to the mix, bro.
I only fuck with the
But
best.
you know, like I've known Bruce since I've been a young kid, and then you know, even like you know, I'm sure I met you back in the day. But you know, some people tell me like, you know, shout out to my brother Milton Bradley. You know, Doom. I've known Doom since we was young. You know, Doom was only like a year older than me.
Doom is part of my crew, like the like, you know, part of the crew, you know. Like,
You know,
yeah.
and it's like some people are like, well, damn, what about this?
Shout out Doom.
And that's like, I don't like telling people. I'm a grown motherfucking man, dog, and I've been a grown man for a long time.
Have you?
Long motherfucking time. And I don't want to be like, hey, man, remember me? I'm Stress's little brother. I ain't no little brother, nobody, dog. And I love my brother to death. No disrespect to my brother. My brother, I love more than anything in this world. I'm a grown motherfucking man.
He's still a little brother. Nigga.
Nah. I'm a grown.
Hey,
I'm a grown.
Hey,
man,
I tell my brother, I still call my brother, you my little brother, dog, my little brother.
But you know,
shout out my brother, my little brother Stu, my little brother George, my little brother Marcus.
Yeah, bro.
My little brother, not like I got like 30 years.
Damn, that boy. I was like, who else, dog? Who else? Who else? That boy Jesse says the whole city's jamming. Come on, Jesse, man, come on, dog. We're gonna call you here in a little bit. After we get done with the show, we're gonna call you, dog. We're gonna get some details on the CD, dog.
I want my shit.
Shout out to Sin, man. That boy Sin. I know you're going through some health issues, bro. But you know, whatever we can do to help make you better, man.
Get well soon, Sin. I send my condolences, man. Don't know what to tell you, bro. I love you, man. Keep your head up. You know, just pray to God, man. That's it, man. Everything's gonna be okay, man. You're a fighter. You know, you're a G, man. Live it how you spit it, baby. You know, get it. You know what I mean?
You know, Sin, I seen you know, you already did one, but we're gonna catch you on the next one with the top choice over in you know, South Houston. You know, we're gonna come through and whatever I gotta do to make it happen, bro. Let me know what you need, man. Sin, I'm gonna send you a message after this. I'll come see you tomorrow or Saturday, man. Bring you a little care package, bro.
Can you share the flyer on here right now or not? Right
Sin, if you can share the flyer to the comment section, please share the flyer, man.
Yeah.
You know, I know you and Sin know each other from the D-Town days and the Shut 'Em Down records. You know,
that's my Fat Texas Connect right there, man.
We got Mario Moreno. He's in the building as well, man. Shout out.
Motherfucker told us to come out if it's gold.
Damn, come on.
That pop up. You ever heard that pop up?
Nah, come on, Jesse. Now you're teasing us, bro. Now you're teasing us, dog. Now you're teasing us. You want somebody to beg, dog? Hold on. I ain't gonna beg. But if you got it, let us know, man. That way we can get it out there for the world to hear. You know, so Tony, like I said, you know, this has only been
good night, Lisa.
Like a 2-hour interview. You know, good night, Maria. I love you very much. Have a good night. You know, it's been like a 2-hour podcast, you know, and, you know, we're only able to talk so much and we ain't going really into depth about everything. But, you know, I feel that you told a lot of who you are and what you are, you know, and the most important of that, Tony, is the music that you put out, bro, so that people understand the music you're putting out is not from a fantasy world. It's not from like, hey, I watched Belly.
But
I watched this movie.
Does it make it any more authentic or what?
I know you, so it's hard for me to
judge that.
It's hard for me to judge it because I know you and I know the music was already authentic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if I didn't know you and I heard some of these songs, you know what I mean? Like, because like I was telling my boy Salmex, right? You know, shout out to my boy Salmex. Whenever you're doing like, whenever you initiate those words of like, narco corridos. That's putting you somewhere that if you don't belong there, you better shut the fuck up very fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You do. It's a level of respect, right? And everything. You know what I mean? You can't just be out there, you know, doing whatever you want to do. You can do your music, you know what I'm saying? But have respect.
But you can't go to certain lanes, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, music. I think that's the problem with music today, man. I think that's the biggest problem with music today is that you can't do certain things. Music is music. It's not a cult. It's not a gang. It's not a what I mean? It's not a political movement. Music is music. You know what I'm saying? It has to be. That's what it needs to be about anyway. So at the end of the day, I just want my music to reflect on me. You know, and then people like it and enjoy it, man. Hey, download it, play it, share it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
I appreciate all the love, man. For real, I really do.
You know, and again, dog, and I'm not saying it just because you're my friend and you know we're bros and I know you, dog.
Mhm.
The music you put out though is a bird eye view, right? Looking into the kaleidoscope, looking into the snow globe of your world, dog. You know what I'm saying? And you're able lyrically to express the good, the bad, the indifference, and everything in between because it's factual based reality. You know what I'm saying? You sat in the college for a little bit to have a little time to let that marinate in your brain to before you put out this metal album of what you wanted to say. And as somebody that people may not understand, if you were able, if 9/11 didn't happen, you were able to sign that deal with Sony, you know, at that time in 1999, that would have changed the trajectory of everything in your life.
Yeah, but you know what? It takes a hard ass motherfucker to be able to put up with some shit like that. You know?
I'm sure. I'm, you know.
Yeah, it takes. You know, it takes a little bit, man. It takes a little bit to overcome that.
That's for facts, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that, you know, and like I said, you know, this podcast is for more for people that don't know. But, you know, we talk on a daily basis, bro.
Yeah.
And you know,
I wouldn't even talk to listen straight up, and not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even talk to nobody about this except you. You know what I mean? Like I don't like doing all this. I don't like being on front of the camera. You know that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a glob where you can see like your voice is gonna be like. They just live stream. I'm sorry, I forgot.
No, but you know, at the end of the day, like I wouldn't talk about my personal life with just anybody. You know?
Yeah,
things that happen and stuff like that. The stories I told you, like personal stories. You know what I mean? I got hella stories. We can sit here.
And I know, man, and you know, like I said, this is really basically a summary.
Yeah.
But you know, like my podcast,
in depth interview.
Yes, man, and like my podcast from the Mundo podcast. Like I said, like I might have my boy Andrew from Red Ink on here soon. You know, like he says, dope like a butterfly, sting like a G. You know,
Shout out Red Ink, man. I like that one. That's a good one.
You know, he had to go to college, and sometimes it takes us because we are wild ponies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And sometimes it takes us to get break, whether that's the government, whether that's God, whether that's our family, kids, whatever it may take. And
ultimately, it's God.
And maybe, I guess I'm about to say that. And maybe it's a accumulation of all the above to slow us down, to get us on that path that we need to be on. Because without that path, we may journey off and fall off the path. And hey, there ain't no Tony Montana to speak of to this day. You know what I'm saying? But you're here, bro. And like I tell you as my friend, every day above the ground, bro. And I wrote a song like that from The World You Trust, you know? And I say, even if the world don't shine, the sun is still mine. And all I'm trying to say is, if it didn't happen today and you wake up, there's a 98% chance that sun is coming up tomorrow.
You gotta create your own sunlight, brother.
Create it, bro. And believe it and live it and know that if you can wake up the next day, you have a new opportunity. The slate's clean. Yeah. Every day that you wake up on this planet is a new opportunity. Every day you wake up doesn't matter. And if you hold on that past, it's just another weight that's holding you down in, like you said, and out the mud.
Yeah.
It's just holding you down in the mud.
Yeah.
Sometimes the you cannot forget your past because you have to take lessons from the past to make who you are going forward. Yeah. Because that is experience. Yeah. Experience is a past failure that you can recall and you don't repeat.
Yeah.
So lessons from the past are very important to recall, but not to hold on to. Yeah. Because holding on to the past is holding on to that chain, holding on to that ball.
Yeah, you're holding on. You're fucking up your future. You can't let go of the past.
And you can never move forward. Exactly. There's no step in the game of chess that can be made forward by holding back, right?
Yeah.
You have to be on the attack. You have to be on the forward mind path. Again, like I said, like my mantra, always forward. And it can't be forward if you're thinking about the past because you're looking back.
Yeah.
Your forward step needs to be vision forward. Always forward. Like I said, even if you fall down, you're falling forward. Watch where you're falling. That way, when you get up, you went forward, even if it's an inch. You know, and if you have to break down, like I had Rick and some other people here, Dion, and from A1, and we had to talk. Like, bro, I know I make it seem all simple, but life's never been simple, right?
Yeah, of course.
There's times I've had to break my life down to every second. Mm-hmm. Every second was so important. Mm-hmm. every second. Then I had to turn to every minute to every hour into every half hour into every, quarter into day into fucking week into month, week into year to get to where I'm at. It's not simple. No way I'm out on my all speaking like it's so simple and it's so easy.
But what you're trying to say is right. Is letting go to move forward, right? But without what you've been through, you're not who you are today.
Never,
right?
bro.
And a lot of people, you got to grasp that concept. A lot of people, your past creates who you are today.
Everything that I've been
be happy,
through.
be happy.
Yes, bro. Everything I've been through in my life, I can look back on and say, this made me who I am. But by no means I let those chains bound me.
Yeah,
I freed myself from myself. Free, that is the ultimate freedom, bro. And thank God I had that at an early age where I was able to free myself from I realized, and I had the epiphany because I was on a journey and a path that wasn't where I wanted to be. And it took every ounce of strength and every ounce of energy to understand that and to believe in God and to tell God, no matter how big and strong and of a bull and of a fucking wolf I am nobody in your flock. Again, I am the dog. I am the sheepdog. I am a sheep in your flock. And it took God to break me because I had to be broken because I was either going to be dead or in prison. There's only two options. You know what I'm saying? Like you there's no future in that mindset.
Yeah.
But when I was able to channel that and channel my past to project my future and look back again on experience because I'm recalling past failures to make decisions and changes based on that, I've put forth the best foot I can every day. I push the challenge of pushing myself to be better than I was yesterday, I'm not better than nobody. I just want to be better than me. I just want to be the best Isaac that I can be because that's expected of myself. That's how I was raised. That's how I was beat. That's how I was everything. You know what I'm saying?
Your favorite saying.
But I can't take the beatings.
Yeah.
And I don't fault my dad.
Yeah.
Because my dad was doing the best he can do. Nigga, I was a wild mule, dog. If you have donkeys, people say donkeys are better watchdogs than dogs. Donkeys are some violent, vicious animals. I had to be beat. I had to be tamed, controlled.
But in a nutshell, without your past, you're not who you are today. You know what I mean?
And the key word in that, and I don't want to say controlled or tamed, disciplined. So that I was able to understand and feel the box that I'm in, right?
Yeah.
Because all kids are going to test men. All kids are going to test the limits until a man puts the clamps down and says, hey, son.
Yeah, enough's enough.
Enough's enough.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, here's your limits. And I was able to understand that. And I'm not saying I'm better than nobody. I'm not nobody in this world, bro.
Nobody's nobody.
I'm just me. And I know through who I am, there's people that are way older than me, the same age as my parents, that come to me for advice. I not only speak on who I am and what I am on this podcast and on any podcast or anything I've ever been on, I live it on an everyday basis. I challenge myself to be the best man that I can be so that I can be the best friend to every friend that I have.
That's the realest shit I heard you ever say. I mean, not what you're saying right now, but that saying, I like that saying. Because basically, if you're the best person you can be, guess what?
I'm going to be the best everybody.
Everybody's going to get the best version of you. You know what I'm saying? So make sure everybody gets the best version of you, man. My homeboy's over here on the Gandhi trip. Hey, you know what this is? This is really a drink championship for Mexicans, man. What do you think we're doing right here? Just drinking water or what?
Gatorade's hitting the spot.
Yeah. Hey, the deeper you go, the deeper the conversation.
But we're about to finish up, man. Shout out to my boy Ray Torres, man. I hope you're doing well. My boy Ray Torres plays the bajo sexto and plays in the band too. Ray, we need to get you up, man.
Ray, how you doing, man?
Get you up here, man. And we got Robert Montgomery, man. Appreciate you.
How you doing, brother?
Me and Robert, we're gonna do a podcast soon, but it's gonna be called like the nerd edition. We're gonna talk about video games and toys and fucking comics and
man. You have me going right now, dog. I was about to switch 5 different religions and shit, man. I was gonna try every religion in the book and shit. I was gonna go from fucking Buddhist to fucking I was like, this thing, you and me got me on a spiritual journey or some shit.
Damn. Your own personal trip is what's killing them. You know, I was an altar boy. I think I told you the story, dog.
Oh, man, I got
tell
for another day, dog.
Because you know, one day eventually I want to be a stand-up comedian because it's not that I'm funny. I just can recall a bunch of shit. So
Hey.
I was an altar boy, dog.
Hey, right now, and when you were talking, I was like, damn, I don't know whether to cry or laugh, dog.
So let me give you something to laugh about, right?
You got deep.
I was an altar boy, and I did my first comedian. Okay. That was too deep. That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut, man. That's a deep cut. Shout out to Albert Solis. So look, Tony, like I said, we've been on here for 2 hours and 19 minutes, man, and we can go for 5-10 hours. You know, telling stories, man.
Hey, listen, man, this is funny, dog, because I never do no shit like this, bro. I'm doing it for you. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that, bro.
Hey, as soon as the show's over, I'm gonna tell you, hey, man, delete that shit.
It ain't getting deleted. It ain't getting deleted.
Hey, as soon as the podcast over, I'll be like, hey, dog, delete that shit.
And you know, I think that's part of our friendship, right?
You understand it, crazy.
Tony is a very talented person. Like I'm just speaking to not like if you're sitting here next to me. I'm just speaking to the audience, right? Tony is a very talented person.
You, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
That allows self-doubt sometimes.
No, all the time.
To get in the way.
You know what it is? I just don't like being out there, bro. I love to do music, but I don't like selling. Why do I gotta sell myself? Like, you know, that's what I'm not gonna pimp myself out because I love music. You know what I'm saying? As far as pimp myself out and be like, look at me, I'm taking a shot. Hey, look, I just do my nose. Please, that's fine. You know what I mean? I can't do that. I'm not gonna sell myself like that. You know what I mean?
And
I don't do that. I don't do that.
Like,
I do music. Listen, I want the music to sell itself, dog.
Yes.
I want them to say, hey, Tony, I like this fucking song, man. I'm gonna fucking jam it. I want them to say, hey, Isaac wrote a badass song, man. He put it out. He put a good fucking song together. Boom. Don't you want that? I want that, right?
Yeah, bro.
So that's all. You just want recognition for your music. You don't want to be the face of your music. You want the music to be the face of you. You know what I mean? That's how it's supposed to be.
But again, though, dog, you are the complete 180, 360 from what the norm is, right? Because you lived it. So your music can speak for what you live.
Oh, yeah. It's
nowadays, though, the music is who they are.
Yeah.
And it's not, it's a fantasy land.
It flipped over, yes.
Yes.
We live in a flip over, but guess what? You know what? Everything changes, times change. You know what? Like, you know what? I'm not gonna say, oh, yeah, you know, it's all about the old school. No, you know what, man? We went through what they're going through. You know what I mean? Everybody got their hero in their own age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do music, and if the youngsters like it, the old people like it, whoever likes it. I do music for everybody. You know what I mean? That's why I don't do music for secular cults and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, only for these kind of people. I do music for humanity. You know what I mean? That's why I like to do shit.
So look, man, on that be said, man, we're gonna finish it out. Tony, so before we get some final thoughts like Jerry Springer, we're gonna play.
No more final thoughts.
let me break it down. Be like, so look, if you chose to sleep with these guys,
waiter, check please. Waiter.
So look, we're gonna play this one, then we'll finish it out, man.
I want to go out with the freestyle, dog.
So okay, look, that's what I said. We're gonna play this song, and after the song, we'll finish it out. So we got Tony Montana featuring Baby Bash and SWAT, El Metal Metal. We gotta play this one. After this one, we'll finish the show.
I'll try to play this one about like an hour ago.
Man, but the band was there. I enjoyed the music, man. You have a good night, bro. Good night, man.
Good
Jay
night,
Glass.
hey, thanks, Jay, for staying with us, bro.
Jay, stay with us 15 minutes. You got us, bro. Here we go. Tony Montana featuring Baby Bash and SWAT, El Metal Metal. Y'all check this one out. Let me know.
Todos quieren ser muy chingón, el más cabrón de los dos, pero no son como yo, el mero mero. Todos quieren ser muy chingón, el más cabrón de los dos, pero no son como yo, el mero mero. Mira que
llegó a la fiesta listo, el mero mero, saca el piso. Tony Montana, el sobrenombre, el más chingón de todos los hombres. Desde chico tengo vicio y eso mero es ganar dinero. No te metas con los traficantes, todo suave y elegante. Muchos hablan, no son sinceros, pura raza son los culeros. Les aviso que aquí no hay juegos, por eso soy el mero mero.
Todos quieren ser muy chingón, el más cabrón de los dos, pero no soy como yo, el mero mero. Todos quieren ser muy chingón, el más cabrón de los dos, pero no soy como yo, el mero mero.
El patrón más chingón. Las mujeres won't leave me alone, and I gotta roll it up with a cone. Fuck around and take the pretty bitch home. Estoy en su corazón y mente now with song. Cause I don't fuck around in the daytime, and I don't fuck around in the night. Big money, big Betty, big pay time. Player made, Mexican game tight. Always on the go, got 10 toes down. How you punk motherfuckers like me now?
Todos quieren ser muy chingón, el más cabrón de los dos, pero no soy como yo, el mero mero. Todos quieren ser muy chingón, el más cabrón de los dos, pero no soy como yo, el mero mero.
Sale a la casita vuelta, no a la chicana. Dale pa' la licor por un pomo de bucanas, unas chamaconas y uno que otro pana. Que esta noche brindo con mi homie Montana. Ya lo conocen, le encanta la fiesta. Nunca te aceptas, es uno por respuesta. Como la Jessica y también las apuestas. Este gallo fino le encanta picar la cresta. A mí no me asombra, no me hable de dinero. Conocen él, yo siempre hago lo que quiero. No se compare, no pate el avispero. Y abrace pa' un lado que ando con el mero mero.
Todos quieren ser muy chingón, el más cabrón de los dos, pero no soy como yo, el mero mero. Todos quieren ser muy chingón, el más cabrón de los dos, pero no soy como yo, el mero mero.
Man, that one was Tony Montana, Metal featuring Babyface and Swift, man. Y'all go check that one out. Appreciate it, Ray. Robert, you have a good night too, brother. We also got Wizard. Wizard, appreciate you tuning in, man. Like I said, we'll check you out. I'm gonna try to go out there tomorrow on Saturday to the Lowrider show you're doing out at Hooters here in Baytown. But you know for sure we're having a Dirty Bay Classics on Sunday. Punchy, Punchy, ¿qué es lo que? ¿Qué hace, hermano? Tú sabías, Punchy es un cubano también. Él canta.
¿Qué dice hacer?
Y es un cubano también. Él canta, es en la rey de música tejana.
El rey de la música tejana.
Punchy, ¿qué es lo que? ¿Qué hace? So you know, but see, like people, see how easily I can do that.
Thanks, Ray. Thanks, Ray, for the comment.
You know, see how easily I can do that. But see, when I talk Spanish, I talk Puerto Rican, like Caribbean Spanish.
You talk Caribbean Spanish.
So like when I talk to like
the Cubans, yeah.
But like Mexicans though and Chicanos,
yeah, you break it down. Yeah.
They're like, hey, bro, like, why you talk like that? Of course, I'm Chicano, bro. I didn't grow up speaking Spanish. I learned to speak Spanish when I was in the islands in St. Croix, and you know, in St. Croix, there's a lot of Puerto Ricans. So everybody assumes I'm Puerto Rican. Like people will be telling me stories, bro, man, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm like, bro, I'm not Puerto Rican. Like, what are you? I say, I'm Mexican. I said, I'm American. They're like, well, who came in Puerto Rico? I said, no, where's your dad from? I said, he's from Houston. Where's your grandpa from? He's from Houston. Who came in Puerto Rico? Ain't nobody came in Puerto Rico, bro. Like, but I learned to speak Spanish in St. Croix, and so talking to Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. So when I speak Spanish, I have the Caribbean.
Oh, like a party guy.
You know, so like Mexicans, like at work, like, you know, at work, sometimes I'll speak Spanish, and they'll be like, to me, Mexicans talk like Yoda in Spanish. It's like so slow and drawn. Like,
and you know, it's funny because I'm mixed, so when I went to Mexican people, puedo hablar así, despacio.
Yeah.
On the queue, you start.
So it's like for example, right? If I would be in St. Croix or Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Cuba, Panama, you know, Belize, you know what I mean? Venezuela, some parts of Venezuela, they speak the same. I would be like, oye, papi, ¿qué haces? ¿Cómo está? ¿Todo está bien?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Mexican people like, pues yo no soy tu papi, ¿por qué estás ni eso, güey? Ni chinga su
and Mexican people, we speak like we're tired of shit.
Yeah, dog, like Yoda, like in Star Wars. I'm like, hey, bro, come on. Like, talk faster, dog. Like, you ain't enough of the dramatics. Like,
I laugh because when the Cubanos ask me,
yeah,
hey, tú eres cubano? And I say, yeah, mexicano cubano. Oh, tú estás loco. Oh man, well, all right, man. Shit, I gotta head home, man. Before I get
bro. I don't want you to get in trouble, man. So, like I said, shout out to everybody. Saludos de Juan Mario Reyes. That's your tía.
Hey, mucho gusto, Juan. Mucho tiempo. Saludos, te quiero.
We got my boy Edward Salinas, man. Edward Sainer, appreciate you tuning in. So look, we're gonna finish it up on this, man. You're gonna do a little freestyle, bro.
Oh no, bro! I was just kidding,
I gotta call you out, dog.
Oh,
the people want to hear it, dog.
Freestyle.
The people want to hear it, dog. We're gonna finish it out. So look, y'all can check out Tony Montana on YouTube right now. Tony
YouTube,
Montana, Metal. You can also put in like Tony Montana Houston rap, and you'll find the book 1. And hopefully, if Jesse comes through, we'll have the book 2.
Book 2.
The book 2.
The lost book.
The lost book here on social media soon. And I know behind the scenes, the Word Is Yours Entertainment with Tony, we're gonna have Lo Metal on all digital and streaming platforms here soon as well.
Hopefully here within the next couple weeks.
So we'll have the original Metal album out and available, so y'all can check it out on Spotify. Add it to your Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and all that, man. I know Symes Carr produced some songs on there. Two Swift beats. You also said, who else did the one on tongue on there?
Man, I don't even remember.
That Be Free. Bruce Bang did that one.
The drinking and talking, man. Got me fucking forgetting everything right now.
But shout out to everybody, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, shout out to my big bro, Tony Montana, man.
Man, cheers, man. I appreciate you having me, dog. For good, good looking, dog. Straight up, good looking.
And it's a friendship that came about, and then from there, glory to God, bro.
Glory to God.
So you ready for this one, dog? Let me get Tony Montana.
Oh, you want me to freestyle for real?
Yeah, bro.
I don't even think it's gonna play. I don't think it's gonna play.
Yeah, it's gonna play, dog. Here we go. Uh-oh. You ready? I'm gonna play it, dog. You ready?
Yeah,
you ready? Let me see. So look, here we go. We're gonna finish out the night with little Tony Montana from H-Town,
we gotta have
Texas.
some viewers, man. How many
man.
viewers?
How much? Nah, we got some viewers, bro. They're tuning in, dog. I gotta scroll back up. We got so many people I can't even find it. We got some people tuning in, but here we go, man. Little Tony Montana, y'all give him some likes and some shares. Y'all likes and little hearts if y'all feeling this one. Here we go. Look, corazón. So look,
now, hey, you know what? No, I wanted to play his beats. One of the new cuts from the album coming up, Demon Beats, man. Shout out Demon Beats. Bad dude, man. Y'all get with him, man. Demon Beats.
So here we go, man. We're gonna finish out the night. He's gonna do a little freestyle. We'll finish it up. Y'all can find them at Tony Montana Media Group at Facebook. I know it's Montana Media Group.
Yeah, Montana Media Group.
And on YouTube, it's Tony Montana Media.
No, Montana Media Group.
Montana Media Group on YouTube, and you can find a lot of the videos.
Yeah, just on YouTube. That's it.
On YouTube only right now.
We ain't fucking with nothing right now, man.
Give us a few weeks, and we'll be up and running on everything else, man. So here we go, Tony. Take us home, bro. We got 5 minutes. Let's go.
come easy. Oh, this man take it easy. They don't listen. World got turned. Life got turned. I got burned. That's just the way that it goes. It's down on the top. Sometimes you want to know what's going on. I don't need no beat, nigga. Fuck that song.
Hey, what happened to the beat, dog? What happened?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
That was all it was meant to be. Dog.
That's all it was meant to be. Vayas con Dios, like I said. Vayas con Dios.
Good show, dog. Good show.
Hey,
dog.
man. So look, we're gonna finish it up tonight, man. I know we've been going on. Like I said, we can go on and on and on and on. But Tony, on behalf of everybody here at the World is Yours Entertainment and the Mundo podcast, you know, I appreciate you coming out and doing this with me, man. It really means a lot to me.
No, I appreciate it.
And
we had fun, man.
You know,
fun, bro.
Telling your story, bro. And that's the most important. You know, the people that tuned in with us and the people that listen to us afterwards, bro. Because I always get, you know, because today was a busy day, right? We had the release for a movie here in Houston. There was some other stuff going on. The finals. But, you know, we had a lot of people tuning in with us. And then tomorrow is when I get the calls and the messages and be like, hey, bro, I couldn't check it out, but I checked it out. You know, so I appreciate everybody for tuning in with us. Like I said, my boy Andrew with the red ink, dope like a butterfly, sting like a G.
Shout out.
So y'all go check out Red Ink, man. Appreciate you sponsoring this episode, man, of the Mundo podcast number Lucky 13. Tony Montana, I'm Ice from the World is Yours. You got anything left?
Hey, man, shout out to all you, man, out there working, take care of your business, man. Like to listen to good music. Hey, man, shit. Enjoy life. Enjoy yourselves. Happy Father's Day to all my fellas out there, man. Just, hey, man, just pick up the fucking, pick up the phone, man. Go to Spotify. Look at some of these Latin artists, man, out here doing their thing, man. Give them a shot. You know, listen to their music. And man, you'll probably open up a whole new world of things you didn't know other people like you felt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You know, support the Latin movement.
Behalf of Tony Montana, Isaac, the World is Yours Entertainment, Ice from the World is Yours. Damn, your boy had me say my government name. Ice from the World is Yours. We'll see y'all next week. Like I said, come out and see us this Sunday at the Puro Vida Bar in Baytown at the Dirty Bay Classics Lowrider Show. We got Los Teas and Los Rumores, a lot of rappers outside. Para arriba, abajo, para centro. Basta mañana.
No weapon, I mean especially the world. Yeah, this world belong to everybody. And I got so much more